saying Kevin has a thing for his butt?
Oh God.
Well, dude. The first thing we're talking about.
Kevin's butt, dude.
Little
It's
A
tight.
himself.
Dude, it's tight.
But,
It's alright, dude.
Said nothing, dude.
dude, we have the most elusive guest of all time
Yeah.
in studio.
Yeah.
We've literally had everybody in your family tree in here, except for you.
Where is he? Me?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, shoot.
Mr. Nice Guy himself.
What's up, boys?
You are literally nicer than a Walmart greeter. That's like the nicest.
An old school Walmart greeter too.
Yeah, like somebody that's got bifocals.
15 years ago.
like
Walmart
an
greeter.
old guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shake your hand.
What is
give you a
another
sticker.
classic nice person?
Santas at the mall.
Santas.
Mall Santas.
Those are
I
kind
feel
of
like they're pretty
pedophiles.
nice.
Yeah.
So they're what?
I
didn't really rock with mall Santas all that much,
What?
dude. Up until I was like 10, bro.
Yeah.
My mom had to sit in Santa's lap, too, so it's extra creepy looking.
Dude, I just saw a video of this like person being like, I guess they were filming their daughter, and their daughter is like just barely old enough to really understand words. And he's like, you don't have to sit in Santa's lap. But it's from the point of view of Santa saying it to her. He was like, I'm so proud of you for making the choice to not sit in my lap.
What?
And I'm like,
that's creeped me out, dude.
what?
Yeah, that's a little
It's
odd.
like, I get it. You're trying to, and he was like, your body, your choice. To this girl that's like
Whoa.
breaking 3,
That's
maybe.
Fucking wild.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are we saying?
Santa
Like,
needs to calm down.
we're going way too hard on it.
Yeah. Well.
My body,
let's
my
not go
choice.
hard.
Maybe we should talk to Santa.
Don't go hard, right?
Maybe Santa got a problem.
Keep her flaccid, okay?
Yeah,
Santa's a little sus, dude.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think the little kid has the problem.
Yeah.
Historically,
Right.
it's not the little kids.
Hey, that's very true.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
That's very true. If you look back.
I'm just saying.
So a non-creepy mall Santa. All right.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
good. It's a nice one.
Nice.
Who screens Santas? You know, is it the mall or is it the Santa service?
No, I think they've got to have a Santa service. I think it's kind of the same way you get like clowns and like magicians and stuff like that. Like I think there's like a talent agency for Santas.
Oh, you think it's
For
like
mall
a
Santas.
government-related thing?
I don't-
Well,
Not
clowns
government.
have a college. There's like literal clown college.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is true.
But I mean, post college,
I'm being swear on my life.
But post college, you got to go somewhere. You
Yeah,
got to
and
hang
I
your
think
degree.
magicians, they're kind of out of that league because that's like a real talent. You pull off something that looks like magic in front of somebody that's really skeptical. That's
right?
a
But I'm
super
saying
big
they got
talent.
to hang their magician talent somewhere, and the talent agency gets them gigs. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think a magician, you're starting to just do weird shit on your own in front of people, and your word spreads. I don't know that you have a scouting agent coming and be like, "Yo, we heard fucking Craig over here is
Yeah, but who?
It's word of
mad
mouth,
with the
dude.
cards." That's what I'm saying. I think
mouth.
it's like an influencer. You're just like trying to flaunt in front of people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
You're like,
maybe.
"Oops, got your nose."
Yeah,
Oh, no.
That's got to be like the first magic trick. Got your
or
nose.
the nose or the thumb one.
Yeah, the fucking you
How
go.
you do that? I don't even know.
I can't remember what you're supposed to see.
Yeah. I'm doing it for myself.
I'm like, hold on.
man, that's crazy.
And I'm leaving my thumb in the whole time. I'm like, oh, shit.
I'll be
you know?
right back. Go practice in
Yeah.
here.
Or
Yeah.
the quarter behind the ear.
Oh.
But how do you do that? I never. Where is it? Where is
It's
it
just
to
in your
begin
hand,
with?
And you're just like, wow.
I think they I don't know.
I think
Is
it's
it on
just
the
in
back of your hand?
I think it's just in here, and you kind of,
They like
hold
pinch it between like their,
Yeah.
like the skin between
See, I
their
feel like
fingers, dude.
this is information that comes to you when you're like breaking 50 and on. Because this is setting you up to be a good grandfather. You know, this is, another grandfather sees you, hey, you're new at this, right?
Yeah.
And then just starts teaching
Kinda
you
help you
old
out.
magic.
Yeah, passing of the torch type deal.
Yeah, that's
It's got to be
crazy.
something like that.
Like I remember being a kid and like, hurt myself. Where's mom? Mom's not around. You talk to dad, and he's like, "Oh my god, we're gonna have to cut it off." And
Yeah.
for me, that was a huge like, oh, dude, I don't want to hang out with dad ever again, bro. But as I get older, I'm like, dude, I get it.
Yeah,
Like I get it.
they did the dads also did the like you skin your knee or whatever, and you're like freaking out, and he's like, "Here, I'll take your mind off it real quick," and he like grabs your arm. You're like, "Oh no, it's okay, no, it's fine." You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I think I'm good now, dad.
Yeah, no, it's okay, it's fine.
You
It doesn't
know-
even hurt anymore.
My sisters all have so many kids that I started trying something, like when they're crying in a house that I'm like known to be at. Like they're just like, I'm not at their house. Is what I'm saying.
Weird thing to say.
I'm like, hey,
Known to
weird.
be there.
It's a weird way to. I'd be sometimes be chilling there and sometimes not. You know how it is. I just be floating and shit.
dude, they don't know.
That's
they don't
crazy.
know that I don't own this house, and they
That's
don't
wild.
need to.
That's
They're too
wild.
young. I don't need to be like, hey, you know my name's not on this, right? I don't need to bring that to the kids' attention.
Yeah.
So
I think it's information they should.
I think
know.
this is only confusing for y'all. Okay, the kids got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I work with a different crowd of people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what the fuck was I saying about that?
You saying you were trying something at somebody else's house?
Oh, I would tell them like you cannot cry in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I will call the law. That immediately stops them. I'm
That's
like, do you
fucking
like your
scary
parents?
as shit.
You'll never see them again if you cry in the house. Outside, that's fine.
Do you want to go to federal prison?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, that's wild.
Do you want to ever see anyone you ever have seen in your entire
Dude.
life again?
You know
Everything you know goes away if you don't
that's
shut the fuck
For
up.
sure, that's for sure gonna cause trauma in their life.
Yeah, bro.
100%. When they're like
But,
25, they're gonna be like, "I never cried," and their therapist gonna be like, "Why?" And they're like, because my uncle Cody told me that I would get taken to jail if I cried
And
in
that
the house.
therapist is going to be like, real recognizes real.
No, they're gonna be like, That's
because
trauma.
weak times create weak people.
All right,
Yep.
God damn it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hard times create fucking things. I don't know the saying all the way, but
I heard trauma like makes you funny and stuff, dude. So
That adds
Fucking-
up.
you know,
That adds up.
if you ain't been traumatized,
Yeah.
are you even funny? And that's the main question.
That's
coming from a private school kid over here. He has never been traumatized.
Oh,
You know, they don't have this flavor of drink at the place he goes to sometimes.
That's when I fucking lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a different person at a drive-thru.
Dude, I'm honestly kind of astounded that I didn't turn into like a almond milk like drinking dude. You know what I mean? Like I'm surprised I didn't do because like I wasn't allowed to do sugar.
don't hate
or
on
any
almond
of
Yeah,
that.
I was about to say,
No,
come
I'm
on,
just
bro.
saying,
What-
like, no,
what
I'm
are you
just saying,
taking
like, as a
weird shots
human,
for?
like, as a human, like, that's how it was. Like, everybody was vegetarian or vegan in there. Like,
Yeah.
you couldn't have any kind of processed sugar or anything. It was like a whole ordeal. You could only drink water. It was crazy, you know? I'm kind
Yeah.
of surprised that
You know
didn't affect my life longer.
Your boy's plant-based.
You're
reasons,
plant-based?
though. Yes. Yes.
Like, 100%.
I have noticed over the course of me knowing you that your body has changed a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I lost about like 20, 25 pounds.
Darn.
Yeah. I had my gallbladder taken out, so my body was just
Wow.
like, hey, that stuff, we don't need
You
that
can't
anymore.
do
So
that.
What does a gallbladder do?
So apparently, like when you eat food, right, your stomach digests it, and then it moves to the liver, and then the liver creates like bile from like fat and stuff
Scoot
like
that
that.
a little closer to him.
Do I
There you
need
go.
to-
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
popping?
Yeah.
Am I
You're
good?
good.
We're
You're
good to
good.
go?
You're good now.
All right, cool.
good.
Yeah. So, anyways, the liver creates bile, and then the bile goes into the gallbladder, and the gallbladder sits like it's like this green little sac thing that sits like right under the liver,
Yeah.
and it'll squeeze and contract, and it pushes bile into your intestine, right? But when it stops working or it gets backed up, bad stuff happens. So I had to get
Word.
that taken out. Yeah, my gallbladder just bile would go
So
in,
what do
but it
you
wouldn't
have?
squeeze.
What do you have in there now?
Oh, nothing. It's just a tube that was connected to my gallbladder.
So
It's
you
just
don't even-
directly connected to my liver, dude.
You don't even need it?
Well,
He's
I mean, you can live without it, I guess, but
So we could sell it?
maybe.
That's like probably a couple months rent right there.
Yeah, I don't know if, but I don't.
What are gallbladders going for?
I don't know. I've never looked at it.
They didn't offer
also-
you.
They didn't offer.
You're like, hey, I'm not gonna need this one.
Yeah.
It's fucking up on me. Y'all want to like refurbish it?
Yeah,
and-
I don't. I was about to say, I don't, yeah, I don't think they can trade in an old one. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah,
think that's
but
how that
you could
works.
sell a
You get a
used
trade-in
one.
value. If it
You're
doesn't
not
work,
trading. They already have a good one. Why would they trade
that's
up?
like
Or bad?
selling a car with a blown engine. That's what
People
that is.
buy body types.
They buy
Maybe you got a good gallbladder shape.
It looks good.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
body's
outside
nice.
cosmetically is great.
There's
Yeah.
no rust on the thing.
Just put a little
Yeah.
little window to your
Yeah.
stomach, and it's like, yo,
no
you see
rust
my
on
little
there.
golly, bro?
Dude, it's chilling,
Yeah.
looking good.
Damn. So that's kind of why you. How long ago was that?
So that happened at like 2020. So like right at the beginning of the pandemic, I started having like stomach issues. I started like every time I would eat, it'd be like every like 2 or 3 days I would just get like nauseous, and I'd just feel bad for like
Oh, the Gordon Ryan effect.
3. Yeah, minus the juice,
Ooh.
the bomba. But,
Yeesh.
but yeah. So it yeah, I would just get sick, dude. So and it would just get backed up. I didn't know what was going on. There was a moment I was like, do I have cancer or something? Like, not to throw the C word around, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you start questioning if you start getting
100%.
sick.
Yeah.
So,
You feeling shitty all the time.
yeah, like it was. They told me like when I found out that it was my gallbladder, it took like a few months because like just because of like going to the doctor and stuff was weird at that time.
Yeah.
So I spent like 2 months back in Gulf Shores, just staying with my parents and hanging out and stuff. And I had
Were you under the impression that it was a C word and you were like just saying last goodbyes? You're like,
no.
yo, I'm gonna spend my last 2 months with you guys.
Maybe not like directly thinking that, but I was like, well, I mean, the gym's closed. I can't really train because I keep getting sick all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on my parents' insurance, and like they live in Alabama, so like probably gonna be hard to get a doctor's visit, and like I don't know if insurance. It's just a whole thing, you know.
Yeah.
The insurance would cover.
They're
it
like,
in
why are
Georgia.
you in Atlanta, dude?
Like, what's up, dude?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up?
Because I'm still technically a resident of Alabama, Gulf Shore specifically. So
You're like, I was out getting almond milk.
you know,
Figured I'd stop in Atlanta.
I heard place has got the best on it.
Yeah, it did.
But yeah, so then I was just hanging out for a few months, and then figured out it was my gallbladder, and the surgeon had told me like he was like, like a few weeks you should have just diarrhea, but other than that it should be back to normal.
Yeah.
It was exactly what he said. For the first like few weeks, it was like, dude, I couldn't fart at all, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I pooed myself a few times.
Wow.
Damn.
Grown man pooed
As an adult.
That's
As an adult,
crazy.
Dude, I haven't pooped myself since I was like 12.
I have a buddy that that it's like every time I see him every couple weeks. Every time I see him, he's got a new shit himself story. And it's like, when are you gonna, he's 30. He's got kids. Hey, dude.
I'm doing the math.
Figure out your situation.
Your proximity
You
to a
need
toilet.
to stop
everywhere
shitting
you're
yourself,
at, dude.
dude.
Yeah.
Like the
That's the
last
situation.
time he was talking about, he like went somewhere and ate, but he was kind of out of town, and he was like on the way back home, and like 20 minutes out it hit him, and he was like, I'm gonna make it to the house, I got this.
Oof.
He got home, he shit, and then he went to bed, and then he woke up and there was shit everywhere in the bed. I was like, bro, what happened to you, dude? Like, what is going on?
That's
Yeah,
bananas.
every single time he's got a new shit.
He needs a
story.
wallpaper on his phone that says "Don't risk it" or something.
Don't risk.
Like,
I think
hey,
that would help.
you're not
I think
that
he
good,
just-
dude.
I think he just like has accepted the fact that he just is going to shit himself every couple weeks, and I'm like, that's something that you need to change about your like inside yourself, because
That's an insane
'cause that's-
knowing.
yeah,
like,
that's not okay. You shouldn't just accept that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's not the move.
No,
There's a better way.
I think that would like honestly really like thinking about shitting myself now, as the age that I am, it's like that would ruin
See,
me for a little bit.
it's less-
I wouldn't go out in public for a while.
It's less embarrassing for you, but like we're older. He's 30 with a kid. It's way more embarrassing for him.
I don't know.
Like he's seen the kid shit his pants.
There is a
and he's like,
switch.
I'm gonna one up you, just like father like son.
There is a switch though between getting old enough where it's acceptable. For
Yeah, but
sure.
you're in an age where, and not that you do this, but you could go out and party and get crazy and have this shit your pants story. People will be like, yeah, that's Hilton. He cuts loose.
yeah. He's
He's
just
know?
wild, bro. He's
But
crazy.
a homie over here sounds like that's not his lifestyle, and he is just letting him
no.
rip.
Well, yeah,
His priorities are just in a
Yeah, he's
different place,
giving
dude.
it the green light.
it's
just
fucking wild. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I still think at 25 you should definitely not be shitting your pants. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I think you should probably get that figured out. But
Hey, it happens sometimes, dog.
yeah.
You get
So,
your gallbladder taken
are you
out.
shitting your pants when you're at home? Just like out and about
Dude.
in the house? Just like, hey, man, what's... No, I'm gonna go
Well,
right back
okay,
down.
So I guess I shouldn't say like, I'm not dropping logs in there, dude. It's
Obviously.
Just
yeah,
a
I
little-
hope so.
Yeah, we know, like, when you
just-
shit your pants, it's not solid.
It's not. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not in your shoes.
leaking,
Like,
you
bro.
know,
Yeah.
it's just a little shart, So I'd
Oh,
be
okay.
like, I think it's a fart. Like, oh god, it's so fast. Like it doesn't feel like anything. Like it's like that diarrhea that creeps up on you.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
that, but it's just like every time. So you just could after the first few times, I was like, all right.
For a few times.
See, like,
It's
after
so bad.
17 times, I was like,
Something's
let me
gotta
not
change.
trust this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started carrying an extra pair of underwear with me from now on, dude.
That's wild.
Normally, you don't have to think about that kind of stuff, but
So you weren't training at this point.
so we were, we were, and it was like little private sessions. But like, I would just get sick every now and then, once I went home, I wasn't really training. Like I would go and like hang out with Josh and them for a little bit. But yeah, it wasn't like a whole lot of training. It was just kind of like here and there.
Don't
at
shit
that
myself.
point in
Don't
time.
shit myself.
Yeah, so you were never
Yeah.
in a private and
Oh yeah, no, nothing like that.
Okay.
Fortunately,
Because they're finding out now. They're like, I thought something was off.
I was wondering why he cut the session early.
Yeah. We're
Did he
10 minutes
do it?
in, and he's
Yeah.
like, all right, that'll be.
I gotta go home.
Yeah. That would be wild, bro.
So then you had surgery, and that's when you switched to like the plant-based stuff, or did
Well,
it take a little bit of time?
it took like probably a few months. So I had the surgery at like June 1st of 2020, and then I didn't start trying the plant-based thing until like September, just because like the first like few months it was like it was chill, you know. I would just eat, and then it would, you know, specifically like fatty foods, like
And then it'd be just like in
yeah,
my pants.
be like, oh,
Shit my pants.
and then there it is, you know.
Yeah.
But then like slowly, I remember one night I was hanging out with my girlfriend, and I had gone back to Georgia. Everything started to open back up. We were eating at a restaurant, and then I got like a buffalo chicken wrap, and like it wasn't even, dude. It
That's
wasn't,
so
and it wasn't even
aggressive.
diarrhea, bro. I
Bro, you're
started
not
getting the
even
same-
trying to be safe.
Yeah,
Bro.
dude, that is the worst.
You're just
thing.
like, let
You
me try to have Taco
How
Bell.
long after? Right. How long after the surgery was this?
After that. This
You're like,
was,
we were leaving the hospital
And I was like,
No,
I want
dude.
fucking Nashville hot chicken.
No, I did go kind of crazy
with milk.
I did go kind of crazy. I did get some wings like this.
God.
The week
man.
after.
Dude, you're in.
They
Yeah, you're
told
not
me
even
I could
trying-
eat like normal, bro. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? They were like, you know, you might have diarrhea. It was guaranteed diarrhea for me. And I was like, yeah. And then I started getting nauseous again. Like that night, I remember like the same feeling. It was just like this dull nausea, and like I ended up like, you know, puking it up. And I was like, oh, dude, what the heck? Like, it was just weird. And then like maybe it happened like a few more times, and I was like, nah, something's up, dude. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just try eating like, you know, take out like maybe the meat and the dairy. and
fucking
see how
hot
that-
sauce. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
definitely.
saying,
Just
like,
do that,
you're
dude.
like, dude, it might be the ice cubes in the drink.
Yeah,
No,
you're
I
like-
think it's what you're drinking, dude.
yeah, dude.
So
It might be the cup.
crazy.
I'm gonna change cups.
it's the
Yeah.
cup.
The plate, the silverware, or something. I don't know.
That it's off, dude.
Yeah.
It's got lead in it, bro.
Good grief.
But
dude.
yeah, so I just tried the plant-based thing, and noticed that I didn't have any weird side effects. And then anytime I eat anything with like meat in it, or like a lot of dairy, then I would get nauseous and stuff. So I just kind of cut it out. And then after that, it's pretty easy to cut out once you're just like, yeah, it makes me sick, dude. I'd throw up and poo my pants. So
Yeah,
so,
it definitely
Dude.
makes it easier.
You know what's wild about this situation is like people think shit like that, like vegans and like gluten free and shit, makes you weak because like you can't handle something. Him and Derek's gluten free.
Mm-hmm.
You're, what would you consider yourself, vegan or vegetarian?
I would say plant-based. I mostly
Okay.
don't eat like dairy or meat at all. Like every now and then, like some little like like if something's got like a little bit of dairy in it, then
Yeah.
like, you know, like somebody offered me like a little chocolate or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll nibble on it. You know, I can't go crazy because it'll give me the poo-poos, but
Yeah. But
you know.
two of the strongest dudes we know. Two of the like if
Yeah.
we were back in savage days, I mean, you're gonna like butt scoot to them, but still, it's like you don't want to fuck with these two dudes.
Yeah.
But just don't give them milk. Don't give them hot sauce.
That's how you
Have
kill
you
'em.
But it's
tossed? Have you
wild.
done like buffalo cauliflower or anything like that?
Honestly, yeah.
You have?
It's all
And
right.
hadn't fucked.
It's fitty
Hadn't
fitty.
fucked with you.
No, so it's
It's a roll of the dice.
It's high fat food, so if something's like extremely oily, like I can't really I feel like I can't really process the animal fat or even like I don't know about the protein, but it's definitely the animal fat. So milk is just straight fat pretty much. Like there's protein in there, but it's mostly fat. And then like any type of, and I've tried, like, you know, everybody's like, well, you tried fish, you tried turkeys. Yeah, I've tried it, dude. Tried it. Eat it.
Have
But
you tried fat-free milk?
fat-free milk? I don't know. I don't really like milk anyway, so
All right.
unless it's chocolate milk, and that's a different story.
Yeah.
Dude, Tony Rayborn, which is the head coach at Panacea in
Oh, absolutely.
Foley, he is like obsessed with chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Like he'll
Dude.
drink a fucking gallon after training.
Dude, I
That's
just
bananas.
That's great. Literally, I went over there. I can't remember what we were doing. I think we were setting up for like a Christmas party, and we left open mat, and we're on the way home, and he got I guess a half gallon.
like one of the skinny
Dude,
tall
and
ones.
we're at like the gas station that's like his neighborhood gas station, like the Circle K is for us. Didn't make it home with it. What?
That's wild, dude.
That's wild.
See, I
Drinking and driving, bro.
Dude.
yeah, you can't be fucking Choco and driving, dude. That's crazy. That I just ran into chocolate milk again like 6 months ago.
As an adult?
Yeah, like I hadn't had it since I was like 13. You know what I mean? And I was just like, damn, that sounds good. And I chugged a whole fucking bottle of it. And then I went hard on it for like a good 2 weeks. And I realized that it's a problem. And I just can't have it around just because it's so good.
So it's like a vice.
So good. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's a problem.
It wasn't like I drank it and I got sick of it.
No.
Take time. It's like I can't have it around.
No, because I will just kill it 100%. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
You
It's
say
so
that,
good.
but you really don't have addiction problems. Even your worst addiction is not even that big of a problem. Like, you're pretty good with self-love.
I think my family has addiction problems, and those have been passed down to me. So I definitely do have.
You got like addiction light. It's like not even
Like the
dude.
trial version?
I got a problem. Okay, I'm a expertise in this field. You're like a rookie. You know what I'm saying? You're like you're not even in the realm, dude.
Yeah.
I would tell you if you had a problem.
Yeah.
You don't have a problem. You don't shit your pants.
It's true. That's
literally
that's the
can stop.
number one. If you don't shit your pants, you don't have addiction problems.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You can control your bowel movements.
You're fucking good, dude.
You're on,
Your life
you're on
is
top right now.
golden.
You're better than most.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, speaking of like you changing your diet and everything, what made you find jujitsu in the first place? Like what, I guess not what made you, but what led you into a gym? Like we've heard Sean's side of the story and all that, but like from your perspective, like what were you doing before jujitsu and what led you into where you are now?
So I started training just martial arts in general, specifically like MMA style stuff in 2010. I think as a kid, I'd always wanted to do some sort of martial art related thing. Like I remember being in like the 3rd grade or something like that. And this Taekwondo instructor came to our school and did like a demo and we all like participated and I thought it was like the coolest thing on the planet. I was like, dude,
really?
this is sick. Yeah. But I my parents never put me in there and I did all like the traditional sports. Like I played soccer for a couple of years, did football,
You
baseball.
look like a soccer guy.
Me?
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but you got a soccer. You got.
I mean,
a
the
soccer dude
haircut's
type.
soccerish.
Yeah. Man, I don't. Maybe it's just your body. You
Got a
look like a
soccer
soccer
build?
dude. Yeah, you got a soccer build on you.
Like a female soccer player?
No, I never said that.
I feel
I
like
don't even know how to tell if somebody's got a soccer build. What's
I
that?
don't know. You just look
Explain
soccer
yourself,
guy.
dude.
You look like a soccer guy.
I was looking at Jangles. You look like a
So,
soccer
you got
player.
soccer ankles on him.
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
you get injured.
Yeah, the way you the flops. I can tell. This guy is a soccer guy.
Yeah, I played soccer and stuff. I enjoyed it. But I don't know, nothing really stuck, you know? Like I never really I couldn't really find a thing like, and I, eventually I got into like counterculture stuff. Like I did skateboarding. I really enjoyed skateboarding, but like there's just a certain threshold there where like
I feel like you hit your personal ceiling pretty quick.
dude, it's like skateboarding is like, all right, you want to go pro? Hit this 9 stair. I'm like, brother, I blew my knee out on a 3 stair, so we don't even need to like. Dude, I remember I hit a 3 stair, tiny little 3 stair, ollie. Guess it was not a good ollie. The board went sideways or primo. However, if you're not in the loop, my friend. So it went sideways. I landed. Poser, dude. But I landed sideways. My right knee buckled inward. Ooh. And like after that, I just kept like blowing that knee out, and I was like, dude, this is not the move. Tried skimboarding. Thought skimboarding was sick. I was like, all right, this is it for sure, dude. This is gonna be my thing. And I just never really like got that great at it.
Yeah, that's hard. That's underratedly hard.
Yeah,
Skimming.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. And then like there's 2 different versions of it. There's like flatland where you find a nice little like flat body of water and somewhere on the beach or like a tide pool or something. As nasty as those are, you just go and try some stuff. And then there's, you start on the beach and like it's
Hit
almost
the
like
wave.
surfing
out. Yeah.
and you come back in. I've done, hit some cool little whip back in, but also eaten shid a few times. So, But yeah, I don't know. I just never got anywhere with that, even though I still enjoy it every now and then. But I just couldn't really find my thing. And then like, I think I was a freshman in high school. If that was 2010, yeah. So that was when I was a freshman in high school. A buddy of mine.
How old are you?
I am 27.
Wow.
I know.
Because I had graduated high school when he got in high school. Or I was out of high school before you started.
What
wow.
year? 09?
Yeah.
09? Yeah, that was Sean's year he graduated.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That lets me know I ain't doing shit in my life. Because if Sean is graduating the same time as me, terrible trajectory or whatever.
All right.
Trajectory, whatever the fucking word is. See what I'm saying? Trajectory. And then, dude, you're so much younger than me, and then also crazy.
Yeah, I know. I look about 45, but that's.
I just thought we were the same age.
So I don't know. It's probably the beard. If I shaved my face, dude, I would look like 14.
Yeah.
I have no chin, so like Tori sculpts my chin for me. She's a hairstylist, so like she's probably like one of like the 3 people that I can actually like cut my hair. Not because I'm like picky, but my hair grows weird according to her. Like I'm like
your head hair or your beard hair?
Both. So
really, your beard looks fucking flawless.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's because she cuts it, dude. She's a G. She gets in there and she's like, all right.
You wake up in the morning like a big baby. You're like, man, comb my beard.
I can't do it too much.
Dude,
big diaper because you shit your pants so much.
Wake someone with a diaper on.
Take his binky out. I need my beard combed.
Dude, yeah, I can't. So she cuts my hair and stuff like that. So like I look like trash if I don't get it done. You know what I'm saying? So it's the beard most of the time, I think. People are like, how old are you? I'm finally hitting that threshold where like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting close to that point where people are like, how old are you? And then I tell them my age and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I see it. Because, I tell them before.
To fit, yeah.
Yeah, but before it was like, people were like, how old are you? I'm like, oh, I'm 24, 23. They're like, what, dude? That's crazy. Like, I thought you were 30, just whatever. And I'm like, cool, I guess. But now I'm hitting that age where like now I'm starting to look the part, I think.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I thought you were older because I've seen you for so long.
Yeah.
Like I remember one of the first times meeting you. I might have met you before this, but was in Atlanta at a Sepultura, I think. Trey was fighting on the card.
Was it Kakuto?
Kakuto, that's what it was. I saw you in the back, and I was like helping Trey warm up.
Yeah.
And I think I met you and like somebody else. And then like you walked away and I said to Trey, I was like, who is that? And he told me, but I can't remember what level you were at the time. And I was like, is he fighting? Because you seemed so nice. And I was like, I could take him. I think I could take him.
You know how many people like, it's kind of funny and I'm never like.
That like, I would fucking kill somebody.
Well,
good.
It's not even that. I just like, I don't know. I just have, I guess the way I carry myself. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of people like, dude, I'd beat the hell out of that dude. I'd smash that guy, bro.
You're too nice.
You're just a nice dude. That's the thing.
You
and
come
I used
off
to be heavy, so I was, like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when I first saw you, nice, heavy, push around the book,
kind of soft,
yeah. And I was like fresh into it. So you think you're like nobody knows what I'm bringing.
Yeah.
No, nothing in the sports scene what I got.
Right.
That's the energy you bring into it.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know me. I got that dog in me, dog.
Yeah.
Built different.
I went and got the boats.
Different.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't, dude. So many people were just like, I don't know. Like I would have a match with somebody and I would end up winning, and like I don't know, that it just didn't sit well with him. I had this dude one time, really nice guy. I like him actually, super cool dude. But I had fought him at a tournament and I think I heel hooked him. Big surprise there. Like the only thing I do. I had fought him and I didn't remember fighting him in the moment, and then like he called me out on the internet one day. This was like a year or two after this.
You can say Josh Elverton's name on
no,
there. It's fine.
Not Joshy, it's okay. It's not Joshy.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't. I had there was a guy that trained with us that fought Josh before. He was like a part of our team.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny. Josh, like he was like in a triangle, and the ref was checking on Josh, and he like put the thumbs up, and like I guess like that was enough to like bring his shoulder into his neck. So as soon as he he went out. It was crazy.
No.
Oof.
That was a wild time. But
Wow.
that was
That was
well
a
before.
wild time.
Yeah, that was well before Josh started like training with us for real. But yeah, it was funny stuff. What was I saying?
You were.
Oh, the guy on the internet.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So like he was like, I bet $500, and to me $500 at the time was like it's a
Yeah,
big
that's
amount of
fucking
money.
Hey, $500 now?
Yeah.
I'm
It's
still
still-
living in 2010 world. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
I
a
mean-
lot of money.
I mean, yeah, I could swing it, but it's like 500. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So like he was like, I bet you $500 I could take you, and I was just like, oh, okay, dude. And I'm like thinking to myself, I was like, hey, I don't even know this guy. Like,
Yeah.
what's the deal? And then like I look him up, and I'm like, oh, because I fought him in like a Zapatero in like Memphis. Like and Zapatero started like branching off into like places other than like Tampa.
Yeah.
So they went to Memphis, and yeah, and then like I guess I fought him at that tournament, and I was like, oh, okay, and I heel hooked him, and I guess he just didn't like that. I guess,
Yeah.
I don't know. He wanted that clap back, so we set up a match up in Tennessee. It's called Battle Mountain. I don't know if you guys have heard of
Yeah, I remember you guys doing that a lot.
that. Yeah. So we had they put on a few cards.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like I was like, all right, well we'll do it at this place, because I guess they were from like, I don't know if they were from Tennessee, but they were from one of those states around
Up
there,
yonder.
you
Yeah.
know, somewhere up in
Kentucky.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, them
I think it
places.
was like Kentucky or Indiana or something like that.
Indiana, yeah.
I don't know. But
Would you start saying state?
yeah,
Seattle?
Wyoming. That's it.
Not
dude.
even a state.
I don't know.
He said, "Start saying state."
All right,
Seattle.
guys. Damn, I didn't know the
That's
police
the
were in
first
here.
one you said.
Fuck you, dude.
You don't know any other states, bro? God damn.
Dude, I'm
First one
moving
he
out,
says-
bro. I fucking hate it
First
here,
one he
dude.
This
says
is the last
San
podcast.
This
Diego.
is it, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Are the
Whatever,
boys
bro.
breaking up?
They are.
Find out
Start
next
the
time.
rumors now, dude. Fuck this guy. So I can't spell.
I can't believe you just said Seattle. I cannot believe
It's-
that.
Somewhere.
That's fucking wild.
It's it's
It
you know
could
what
be-
state it's in?
Seattle is neighboring something.
Do you know what state that's in?
What state do you want it to be in? Because there's more than one. Ooh.
What,
Oof.
Seattle.
You just sat in it.
Seattle. Well, the one.
The one with the Space
main
Needle?
one.
It's.
Uh-huh. Yikes.
I don't know. No.
Tough scene.
Portland is not the state, yeah?
no.
Fucking Seattle. Hold on. Washington? Seattle?
There you go. Yeah.
Word.
Wow.
Nailed
that's
it, dude.
crazy.
You had no faith in him either.
Yeah.
No, well, because you said fucking Portland too.
'cause I
Like
was
that
like-
was a state.
Yeah, but people talk about Portland. Dude, they do.
The way they talk about it, it might as well be.
I think if you're the most talked about city in your state, you're now the state.
Yep, basically.
Florida is talked about more than any
not,
other.
You're
Hold
not,
on, hold on.
You're not writing yourself out of this wrong, dude.
But look, I'm not wrong either.
Oh my god.
Okay, dude, if you're the most talked about city in the entire state, Texas should now be called Austin. Florida should always be called Florida because nowhere's talked about more than the state of Florida because we got Florida man. We don't have Miami man. That's fucking Mr. 305.
That's
Right.
Pitbull.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide.
Trio 5.
Like Atlanta could take over Georgia.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It could just be called Atlanta.
It makes it easier too, because they're like, oh, where do you live out over there? And like,
Dude.
oh, dude, I live in Alpharetta. And they're like, where are you? Like Atlanta. They're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
See what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Don't
Look,
don't
this
feed into this
look.
shit.
People
Don't feed into
are
this
gonna
shit.
look back on this and be like, he was revolutionary. I
Dude,
started something
you
that
are
in the
not-
future
There's
is gonna be a
no
thing.
way. There's no way.
I
That's
mean,
okay.
technically, that would Florida. If we're looking at that logic, then technically
The U.S.
the U.S. is
would
technically
be called
Florida.
Oh, you think Florida's the most talked about thing in the U.S.?
Yeah, you
It's
just
gotta be,
yeah.
dude. It's gotta be.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
The
Florida's
entirety of the United
I
States.
saw, dude. I saw this clip from like Jim Gaffigan. It was like, was it this
Oh,
morning?
dude, fucking killer.
Dude, he was talking about. He was like, I think he was doing a show in Florida. He was
Okay.
just like, he's like, everybody in the U.S. they want to. They want to talk trash about Florida, like, oh, how crazy Florida is.
Yeah.
Until it gets cold, it's like, hey, Florida, you looking good. Can I bring myself and every relative that I know?
Yeah.
So, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, he plays here in like 2 months or something like that.
Really?
In March.
in Pensacola.
I'm pretty sure.
At the
Chase-
Pensacola
Chase was
Basin.
talking about going to the Sanger Theater.
Oh,
at
yeah.
the Sanger Theater.
Yeah, he's getting ready for his next hour, dude.
He's
He has
got
got to be one of the
fucking-
best clean comics of all time.
100%. Yeah.
He's so
pretty
fucking
cool.
funny. The Hot Pockets thing. I mean, everybody knows that.
yeah.
Sorry,
That was a
we
good one.
went off.
What were we talking
You're talking about Seattle's estate.
Definitely not talking about that.
I thought you were backing me. No.
No.
I mean,
no.
okay.
look,
No.
I could see the argument.
No.
Anyways, I assume you won the bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we we fought, and he I guess he was a leg lock guy as well. That was like his thing.
So he was pissed that you got it first.
Yeah. So we
It's
started
like, no,
the
no,
match.
that's mine.
Yeah, we started the match and he like snapped my head really quick, and I was like, it was a really strong snap. I was like, nope. So I sat, as I do, and I started playing the guard, and he saw a good opportunity. It was a really nice entry. He dove in and he got it to the 411, and he started to try to dig, but I guess I was just hiding my foot really well, and he was like, I don't know. The dig wasn't there, and then I just honey sticked him, and then I heel hooked him with a reverse grip. So I just countered him, and I think the match might have been like 35 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
But it was a nice entry. I was like, dang, that was pretty cool.
So he was pretty stoked about that loss.
Oh,
huh?
he deleted his social media.
He doesn't have it now still?
No, he
He came back?
he came back, but
All right.
after that he needed a while. Apparently.
Did you... I feel like you're so nice that you would have been like, you can keep your money.
Yeah.
You're so nice. I just
Yeah.
feel like that's
Well-
some shit like you would do. You're like, I'll give you half
Good.
back.
You're good.
Yeah.
I would. You know what? I would. But the thing is, at the time, I was like, "No, I need this $500."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
We struggling out here, dog.
100%.
We're
For
full
sure.
time jiu-jitsu, bro.
Yeah.
So I definitely kept it. But nowadays I'll be like, I'll throw you.
Isn't it
Yeah,
crazy to
25?
see how different jiu-jitsu is? Even though, yes, that was not that long ago, but it is so drastically different than it was back then.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's
like,
insane.
literally people, blue belts can make a living.
Yeah,
Like, if you're competing enough frequently
Mm-hmm.
and you have, like, at least a good support system, somewhere you can stay that kind of feeds you,
oh, dude,
like a good house.
you get a kid like Kevin Buring, and like his
That's what I
parents-
was getting
He has
at.
dude. He has like the best like support system on the planet. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? His dad is like super like huge jiu-jitsu fanatic. Like,
Dude, did I tell you guys a while ago? I thought I was talking to Kevin, but I'm DMing his dad, not knowing it's his dad. And I asked him, I was like, those are some sick shorts, because he posted a video of him in a competition or something. And I was like, where did you get those shorts? Those are dope. And then he's like, those aren't my shorts, but I can ask him. And I was like, what the fuck? But it was his dad's account, which is called like Big Daddy or
Big
something.
Daddy, dude.
But I thought it was him because all he posted was Kevin. So I'm like,
That's his guy,
thinking,
dude.
yeah. So I talked to Kevin about it. I was like, I kind of know you, but I don't. Like when I met him in person finally, I was like, I kind of DM'd your dad. He's like, this is weird.
Yeah,
I was
he's
like,
like,
it
why
was weirder in
Why
the
are you
moment.
telling me this?
Yeah.
Dude.
I thought it was a fan page when we first, like when he was like, yo, I'll ask him. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, my bad, bro.
My bad, dude.
It's like when you text a number that you haven't in a long time and they're like, this isn't
Yeah.
Kevin.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I got a good story about that, but I'll come back to that. But
Oh, I'm done with mine. You're good.
oh well, you know what? Let's just this is a long one. It's a good one. I still have
Okay.
I still have the text messages, but yeah, like a kid like Kevin, dude. Like, by the way, if you get a chance to get Big Daddy on the podcast, get Big Daddy on the podcast.
Dude, does he travel?
Big
I don't
Daddy
think
goes
I've-
everywhere, bro.
I don't think I've
Daddy
met
goes
Kevin.
everywhere, dude.
Kevin's dad. Was he, or does he come down for like team trainings and stuff?
You know what he has, dude. He's all over the place. He's about 6 foot, bigger guy, and he's like, you look at him and you'd be like you could tell this dude's a dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah.
got like he's got the visor hat, you know. like
New Balances,
He's
jean
got-
shorts, high white socks. I get it.
It's aggressive.
He's got the most of the time he's wearing like some sort of like collared shirt. You know what I mean? Or like,
And it's embroidered on it, Kevin's dad.
dude.
Big Daddy.
But I'm telling you, Big Daddy is the man. He's like
A personality.
basically, dude. Like
Word.
you see Kevin, you're gonna see Big Daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Big Daddy
That's
is the
cool,
homie.
though.
We'll play Call of Duty with his dad. Yeah, we'll just be on there playing Call of Duty with his dad. It's dope.
That's
It's
awesome.
dope, and he's a super smart too. Like super smart guy. I think you guys would get a kick
Yeah,
out of having Big Daddy.
We like older dudes. They're funny as fuck, dude.
they are.
Yeah.
Very entertaining.
They've seen some stuff, man.
Dude, and the amount of change in the world that they were like, hey, this ain't cool to do no more type shit. You're like, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Really into World War II, dude.
Yeah.
Big World War II guys.
They're like, do you got a minute to talk? And you're like, not a long enough minute
Not
that you
about
got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I don't know what kind of living you could make, but I know that nowadays versus when, like, I first met you, the income is way different.
Oh, it's not.
Sponsors, like event payouts, the amount of events, the location of
That's
events,
the big
they're
thing.
everywhere.
Is just how often there are. Because I mean, every weekend and during the week there's stuff going on. Even though they might be out of state or whatever, but there's always something going on,
Dude,
which is fucking wild.
we never even got like.
You had to pay to compete.
Bro,
when
I'd
we
never
were
even
kids.
seen a Naga until like the first time I ever competed at Naga was like the first time that they came to the Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
They'd never been to the Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
Like at least this area, you know, Pensacola, Fort Walton,
Yeah.
Gulf Shores, like Foley, nothing, bro. Not even Mobile. Not even Mobile could get a freaking Naga, dude. What are we talking about? And now, like you know, there's enough people for them to do like Naga Worlds or whatever over here in, you know, Baldwin County, which is bananas. You know?
Yeah.
I
And
think
they
that
pack them things out now too. You know what I mean?
half of it's Yamani, dude. And he's just like, I'll line your pockets if you show up. You know, give us that team title, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying?
I'm hearing you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that. That's good.
That's good.
You're good.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know the guy. He seems all right, I guess. Not
Yeah.
really, but, but I mean, yeah, a lot of wild stuff. You have to let Josh tell you a story about.
Oh, and he is an open book when it comes to shit like
no
that. He goes,
fucks.
"What do you want to know?"
Yeah, no fucks,
Yeah.
dude.
Fuck that guy. right off rip.
Josh will pull out his book. He's like, "All right, what page is that?"
Yeah.
Right, cool, and he'll just
He feels
He's
like
very-
an uncensored version of Gordon. He feels like he keeps a Rolodex of everything that's ever happened, and he'll say "fuck" on it, and he'll like
An uncensored version of Gordon Ryan?
yeah. Like Gordon Ryan is like an elephant, never forgets, but he doesn't say like Josh might throw around some words that like, "Hey brother, we gotta bleep these." You know, like he'll be a little like a Patreon type episode.
the first edited
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some People's podcast with Josh Elverton.
Yeah, but Gordon will be like, I don't want to speak on it. Have you seen his last one? Talking about Nikki, and like Nikki did the call out, and then he goes,
Oh, yeah.
they make so much money off of memes on me, I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, wow, they got to him.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they've been poking at that bear for a while, bro.
Yeah, but it's
The whole
wild
B
to
team has
see
been-
Gordon say no comment on something like that when he's normally the poker.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody got to him.
Well, I
Yeah.
think when you got a band of those dudes all together in the in
Look,
the
also-
gym all together, and
You
like,
got your brother. Imagine like your
That's
brother.
what I'm. Dude, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Look, and I'm not bad mouthing anybody. I love all of the people in it. Like Gordon, I love him just as much as I love Craig and all of them because it's part of the whole thing. It's the whole story.
Yeah. Yep.
All of it is awesome.
It's a canon event, dude.
Yeah, it's like from a spectator's point of view, all of it is awesome because it's like a soap opera, right? But it is wild. Some of the things it makes you wonder, like, did something really happen in that role? Did Nikki really break him off?
yeah.
Because he's like not talking since that role, and Nikki's
the
been
Fight
talking
Pass one?
a fuck ton.
Talking about the toe hold?
Yeah, where he was like, I broke his foot.
Yeah, he did. He crunched
He
his
100%.
foot. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
He
Like-
talked about it. So Gordon has another page.
Yeah, he has two almost similar names.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one has like the
Breakdowns.
what do you call that thing? The underscore. It has an
Yes.
underscore at the end. And he'll actually do the breakdowns and stuff like that. And he was talking about like taking like calculated risks and stuff like that during
Yeah.
that match or whatever. So he definitely took damage in
Oh,
that, you know.
Well, I mean, shit,
He hasn't been hurt in
on
a
the
while.
fucking-
Not like from an offensive point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, for a long time, everybody thought he was just like you couldn't touch him. You know what I mean? Like he was just.
and maybe their next match isn't close. Maybe Gordon just puts it right back on him. But something happened that might have touched his like mentality a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know, but it just seems like that because he's a little like hands off with it, seemingly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think just because like they're just trolling him.
Yeah,
And
I mean that's their brand.
Well, so it seems to be just like starting off. It was honestly kind of funny, but now it just seems like the same thing in my opinion. But it was like really funny at first because they were like calling him autistic and they were like, poking at him and stuff like that, and his only response was like, "Well, I beat you," But it's like they're not even debating about that. Like, yeah, we know that, but also you're autistic. You know what I mean? So
yeah, they're like that's not the fun part.
Yeah.
and like he just missing is like going right over his head.
Yeah,
and it's just kind of proving their point, I guess, in that regard.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I guess maybe he finally just was like,
You know what would be really funny is if they like B Team themselves branded being first not to be the coolest thing. Like I get the brand is we're second. I get that, but what if they were like being first is gay?
I think they kind of have.
You know what I'm saying? Like what if they were like we're gonna go to ADCC, but we're not going for first.
Yeah.
Fuck first.
We're going silver all the way.
And if you think we're going to the finals and trying to win that motherfucker, you're out of your mind.
Dude, I'm going to be the first loser.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's wild, bro. It's so funny to see how they've turned something on its head that was used against them from Gordon. Mm-hmm. They're like, no, we get it.
No, we know.
Yeah, they just don't take it seriously. And he takes it the most
and he's
serious.
like, damn it.
He's like, fuck.
Yeah. Anytime I've interacted with Gordon, it's always been cool. But yeah, he's got the statistics ready to go, and they don't even care. They're like, dude, we don't even care about the statistics. We know the score. But look at you. This is some autistic behavior. You got
that's what I'm saying with the Rolodex. He has everybody's
Yep.
stats on a card, and he's like, anybody want to pop up? I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
True.
It's wild.
It's like the Jersey Shore of jiu-jitsu between them, or it was for a while. Between fucking it's just like you can't help but watch it. It's
oh god. Well, at first, like I thought it was really funny because they were just going back and forth, but I kind of just tuned it out now just because it's like I don't know, it's just the same thing. It feels like so. It's like
until something happens again, where there's another match or an inevitable matchup in like a world championship, then you're like this week or not this weekend, but like when something happens like at ADCC, you're like this weekend could get interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Speaking of like weekends, this will come out Monday, but like Friday, Ryan fights, doesn't he?
Yes.
A tournament of fucking killers. Mm-hmm. He does the Combat Worlds in what is that? Phoenix? Tucson.
Or as he likes to call it, Tucson.
Tucson.
Sorry,
Tucson.
That's Tucson, Arizona.
Combat Jiu-Jitsu?
Oh, yeah.
He's doing the Worlds on Friday to defend his title.
Fuck yeah.
It's middleweight again, right?
Yeah.
Or is that open? Okay.
It's middleweight. I think he's going to take it, dude.
Dude,
I mean there's some really good guys, but, dude,
he's got a tacket in there.
He don't
Andrew,
miss.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
He don't miss, dude.
Dude,
fucking
who did that?
Bro.
Was that Snoop Dogg? He's like, that motherfucker don't miss.
He don't miss, dude.
Motherfucker don't miss.
God damn, dude. Yeah, it's going to be wild. He is literally going to be in, like, y'all's whole team really are going to be in, like, historians' books for, like, things that y'all are pulling off.
It's bananas, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Y'all are the Atlanta team, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Austin has big teams now, but previously not really. And then you got, like, Fight Factory, New Wave, B Team, other big gyms I'm sure I'm forgetting. But, like, of the Atlanta ones, I feel like y'all are, like, underground kings. Y'all have a lot of accomplishments that people don't really feel like acknowledge well enough. Y'all got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
Y'all compete like
I think you're
every single fucking weekend.
It's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
But I think a lot of that stuff is starting to really kind of show itself. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
dude, yeah.
Like I think the more and more, the CJJ stuff for him definitely kind of blew you guys up a little bit. But I think everything that you guys do now, a lot more people are watching. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's compounding.
Crazy. Yeah,
it's crazy.
like the shit with that quintet or whatever it was that Kevin just like ran through the 5.
PGF 5.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I remember seeing that video like low key blow the fuck up because it was like Ryan like taking the video and he's like, when you're like, what did he say? It's like when your homie goes out and blows through the whole 5 and you don't even get to compete type thing.
And then they didn't
like,
let
dude,
him
it's so
compete in the
fucking-
next one. Or they didn't let him start, and then
Yeah.
obviously they're not going to get to him if anyone else starts.
Kevin is such a turd, bro. He was like, he was like, dude, let me go first, man. Go first, dude. And I'm like, all right, Kevin, go first. Jeez, you know. And then we were messing with him. Like, some of the guys were like talking trash to him, and they were just like, yeah, Sean said you got to go last, dude. And he was like, what, dude? What? And he was legitimately like upset, dude. Like it bothered him. He was like, what, dude? What do you mean? Dude? Like, did he really see to say that, dude? Like, and it was like, dude, we're just messing with you, chill.
Yeah.
You know, chill.
Yeah.
Kevin's like the opposite of like when somebody typically gets mad, they just get quiet. They're like, no, fuck this, man. Kevin is normally quiet. And he gets mad, he starts talking.
Yeah. It's super funny. But yeah, he goes out there and he just squad wipes him. And then like he tries to go back out, and like the rules in the quintet is like, I guess the first person who went out
Can't go first again.
Can't go first again.
Yeah.
And like he tries to go back out there, and Brandon McCatherine was just like,
I heard
he's
that.
like, hey dude, no, you gotta go.
You gotta
And
get
he's
somebody
like,
else.
And he's like, oh, can I go second then, dude?
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, you gotta go to the back. And he was upset about it.
He's like
dude.
legit pissed off.
Yeah, he was super mad. And I was like, dude,
He's like, can I go on the other team so I can fight? Or like,
what's the deal, man?
Yeah.
You know,
That's fucking wild.
trying to swap sides, bro.
what's it feel like being on a team? Because I'm sure when you first started, like you guys won stuff, but nowhere near to the level that you guys do now. Like consistently, and like the whole team wins.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure when you first started, at least all that I knew about was like Sean, you, and Josh really competing. That's all I knew from y'all's team. How does it feel to be like, what do you call them, the Virgin team or something? What do you call them earlier?
V-Mobile?
V-Mobile.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have the like quote unquote junior squad just crushing the like everywhere?
Oh, it's incredible, dude. It's so awesome to see, like, because we've been at it for a while, man.
A long time.
A while. Like, it's been a wild, like, decade, you know?
Yeah.
It's been crazy just going and going and going and just trying to, like, get to that next stage, you know? Just trying to push to the next point and, like, just trying to get there. And it just feels so good to see, like, the guys who are, like, coming after you, like, like take off, you know? And, like, where it took me a while to get to, like, a certain point, you know, to being able to, like, compete at this level and fight these guys and do all this stuff. Like, a kid like Kevin and, like, even, honestly, some of the other guys, like, all the blue belts and stuff like that. Like, just watching them go out there and compete and just, like, blow through, like, upper belts is, like, it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life, dude. Like, it genuinely makes me happy to see, you know?
Do you think that has something to do with, like y'all ran so they could walk kind of thing? Like, y'all not necessarily took so long to get so good, but, like, y'all went the hard way, learned all the stuff so they can learn so much faster because you guys have already digested it and can give it to them. Do you think that has something to do with it, or are these people just prodigies?
Well, so I think a lot of it has to do with, like, what you're saying. Just, like, going out there and having, like, the going out there and doing it, you know, and just, like, once you get to a certain point, you're able to, like, do certain things, you know, and pass it on to the next generation. It just every generation just comes up faster and faster and faster, right? Like, Sean's like a huge catalyst for all of that, just because, like, he basically, like, I mean, yeah, he had instructors and stuff like that, but, like, most of it was just, like, him going and competing, or, like, me going out there and competing, and he's doing all this research and study and doing all this stuff, you know, and, like, just over the years of just trial and error and just finally, like, tweaking it and refining it and refining it and refining it, you know, like, all that culminates into what it is now, you know what I'm saying? So, like, now it's just, like, all, like, because before it was, like, Sean's like, all right, dude, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm trying to put it in my game and stuff like that. We're putting stuff in, we're taking stuff out, you know, and just, like, refining and refining until now it's, like, honestly, it's kind of crazy, you know, now, like, they're getting, like, the most refined version of that technique. And, like, each time it comes back around, like, it's more and more refined, and they're just getting, like, there's stuff now sometimes that I'm just, like, I'm trying to, like, implement and get better at and stuff like that. And then some of the guys are just, like, they're just getting it right off the rip.
Yeah.
You know? So they're getting that refined technique.
Yeah.
And you got it down to a science at this point, and it's just like,
And you learned it, like, when, I guess Sean was really just learning to become a good coach when he was teaching you. So like now they're getting it when coach when he's like master splinter level.
Yeah.
He's like barely moving and they're like, no, we understand, like, and they're fucking crushing. It's wild. Yeah. That's part of it as well. Like, yeah, they're coming up faster, but like also Sean himself understands jiu-jitsu at a whole nother level.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's honestly insane. The dude's incredible. Like, he hyper focuses. Like, he's a super intelligent dude, you know, and he's very, very, very analytical. And he's like, and he'll just spend the time. He has like a very like obsessive like personality. Yeah. So like when he likes something, he'll latch onto it and he'll take like the deepest dive possible. So like, you know, now like he'll do that with music. He's really
I've
good
seen
musician.
him rip on a guitar.
Dude, he's making like he basically like had, you know, his gaming setup is like it doubles as like a recording studio basically. So he's recording music all the time, you know. Wild, and he's like, you'll listen to the tracks. I'm like, dude, this is sick. And like he's like, all right, what do you think about this one? And like, I don't know much about music. You know? Like I know from what like little that I've done it and like just the stuff that he explains to me. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So like it's crazy to hear like he started like tinkering around with it to like where it is now. You know, and he's still like learning and getting better at it and doing all this stuff. So like, he just deep dives into stuff like that. Yeah. So like jujitsu, skateboarding, like, you know, music, stuff like that. So he'll just take even like Call of Duty. Like, dude's like, he's in bananas at like Warzone, bro. He's like insane.
So y'all talking about Kevin and fucking Josh having autism? He's got autism. Sean for sure, and I mean that in the most polite, respectable way. Like, I got like the other end of it. He's got like the you would pay to have that kind of. Yeah. He's got that like limitless pill. He's like a computer that wakes up every morning and he just downloads the new thing. I say new thing, like I know a big thing about Sean is like there is no new jiu-jitsu. There's just like people think, oh, because somebody pulled something flashy off that's a new thing, but like it's been around. So I didn't mean it like that. I mean like he downloads like, we're cutting the fat on that. That doesn't work anymore. This is actually what works kind of thing. It seems like every single team training, which is like seminars for us, seems like that. It seems like even if we've learned something he's taught before, like if somebody had a question, but it's been part of an old seminar, that he's gotten it better this time versus then, which is wild.
So his big thing, and he's talked to me about this before, and this is like, it took me a while to try to like figure out how to articulate this question. Like, I didn't really know what I was like I knew what I was trying to ask, but I didn't know how to ask it. But like, he's basically like, if not like perfected it, he's gotten really close at perfecting the art of like learning. You know what I'm saying? So he can take, and he's giving me like little snippets or like little ideas of stuff that, you know, as much as I can remember, like just like breaking thing down to like its most like basic, like primal, like components, and then just like building upon those, you know, and just learning how it works, and then like piecing it together. And now he can like, it's insane, you know. Like I'm trying to catch up and try to get to that point, you know. I don't know if I'll ever get to that point, just because I don't know if my brain will work that way. But like,
I don't know. I think when you're that close to greatness, it rubs off.
Yeah. I mean, hope, you know, fingers crossed, dude. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's honestly insane to watch. He's so good at like learning, you know, like he's incredibly good at learning.
That's honestly, you don't hear people talk about that. You know what I mean? But like, if you can learn well, but if you can learn well and quickly, dude, you can accomplish so much shit. You know what I mean? If you just figure out how to digest information the right way that, you know, you can understand and hold on to it. Oh, dude, your life's it's a game changer. You know what I mean?
What do you think his biggest piece, or like, what is the thing that Sean has taught you the most that you feel like has been like the most prolific for you in life? Like whether it's jiu-jitsu or anything, like what is the biggest takeaway you've gotten from him? Like being his best friend, his student, like, is it just learning how to learn?
Well, I honestly, like, he's taught me a lot, you know, taught me a lot of things. And honestly, just like, perseverance, really, like
perseverance, but okay,
like perseverance, you know, same thing.
I had to get you because y'all got me about the fucking other word,
trajectory.
Yeah, whatever. Trajectory. That's a thing, dude. literally a revolutionary. So that's fine.
God damn.
We'll move past it.
Perseverance.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, like just going back in and just like, all right, cool. Where did we mess up this time? Going back and just staying on it. You know, that's like the biggest thing. Just like relentlessly like pushing towards that goal. You know? So like, and he's taught me a lot, like, you know, jiu-jitsu and just like, you know, he's got very, very interesting viewpoints. Again, he's a very smart guy. So like his viewpoints on a lot of things are like, especially jiu-jitsu stuff is like very like, you know, very well thought out. Like he's very good at explaining things. Yeah. And like, there's a lot of like stuff like that I learned, but just like the biggest thing is just like the determination and the drive. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna, you know, we're trying to break through that next point. And honestly, I think that's like rubbing off on the people around you, and then like that's rubbing off on the people around you, you know. So like everybody's kind of like, you know, most like all the guys that you see that come to the gym, I wouldn't necessarily say they're prodigies. They're just there every day, you know. Like Kevin's there every session, you know. Got questions. I got a notebook full of questions he's gonna ask Sean at the end of class. Like, my man can't even get in a rash guard and get ready to warm up before he can roll before he comes. Like, all right, dude, so, you know. And
he's like, Chase said this word the other day.
Perseverance.
How you say that?
Perseverance.
He goes, he was talking fat. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means, bro. But
yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the most, like, that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
It's just pushing and, like, you know, just constantly trying to get to that next point, that next, like, all right, we made it to this threshold. Okay, cool. How long will it take us to get to this next one? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think like all that, there's a bunch of things that just kind of culminate in that. But I think that like without something like that, it's very hard to get get guys from point A to point B. You know, get yourself from point A to point B without something like that. You know what I mean? Like jiu-jitsu is very much like an honest sport. So like, you know. Like, you could probably, like, talk your way into getting, like, a bunch of matches and stuff like that and getting on, like, certain cards, I guess, you know, if you have, like, enough, like, social credit, I guess you could say, you know, you got a big enough following. But, like, if you're trying to win and you're trying to, like, be the guy at the top, like, that's how you're going to do it, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think has been your favorite thing in jiu-jitsu? Like, of all the years, whether it been like a day, a competition, seeing a friend get promoted, like what has been your favorite moment in your career?
Favorite moment.
You can say being on this. Like that is also
That's
in
acceptable.
I mean, this is up there.
Hey, well,
this is pretty high level.
Thank you.
Honestly, there's just too many, you know. I don't really know if I have like a specific day, you know.
Yeah.
Like I have personal goals that I've seen that I thought was like, man, this is crazy, you know. Got to go to EBI even though I wasn't on like the
Yeah, you had a super fight.
I had a super fight,
which was crazy.
And it was like I was like, yeah, one day I want to compete on that.
Yeah.
And then like just to say that I did it, you know.
Yeah.
And I won the match, which is, you know, that's dope, but just the fact that I was there was like, man, that's crazy. You know?
That was in Mexico?
Yeah, it was Mexico.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, motherfucker.
Mexico.
Yeah, it was really dope. It was very surreal, dude. It was very surreal, but like, you know, and then like, just watching everybody like day in and day out, just grinding, like see them, you know, hit that mark that they want to hit. You know what I mean? It's just crazy.
What was it like showing Kevin electricity for the first time? Because I know it was like. It's new to him and like
he's an Amish boy.
Yeah, like what was it like giving him a car ride? He like, did he even know he could get in, or was he like skittish of the car itself?
You had to open the door for him.
He poked it with a stick a few times. You know? He got back a little bit with a broom.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna win $50 off that. I told you he did.
I coaxed him into getting.
Yeah, you like baited him. You're like, come here, boy. Yeah,
that sound like a dog.
Well, you don't know how them Amish people are, dude. They get weird about like things moving fast and like bright things like fire.
Turn the lights on.
Yeah, they're like, whoa, what the fuck?
The fuck, y'all got light bulbs in here?
Yeah. Y'all have such a fun crew. It's cool to be part of like the family by association kind of thing. Like, yeah, we're a lineage of you guys, but
No, y'all the homies, dude. Come on. Come on.
Hey,
Y'all
the
are the
boys.
boys.
Yeah.
Boys,
Y'all are
boys,
the boys.
Hell yeah, dog.
So it's Christmas time. We're gonna kind of transition a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you do your homework?
No.
He didn't fucking do his homework.
No.
you
I'll
were
work on it right
prepared?
now.
One time before we
work
get
on it
off
right
this real quick, I wanted to ask you, what goals do you have left in the sport that, like, are the newest thing on your list? Like, obviously black belt, but like that has passed now. So like, what is the new thing? Is it like opening a gym one day, or is it like competing at ADCC, or like what is the newest next goal for you?
For me right now, honestly, I'm just wanting to get better at teaching. I really enjoy teaching and stuff like that. So just trying to be a better like instructor and teacher, like all around, is just something that I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just enjoy it. Like, I don't know. This might sound cliche, but like I feel so much fulfillment just sharing jujitsu with other people, you know, and just like, you know, helping people get better and just, you know, letting everybody feel like comfortable enough to be around each other and like, you know, just cultivate something beautiful, you know. So for me personally, you know, I just want to be the best teacher that I can be. I just really enjoy it, you know. Yeah.
It's awesome. I by no means do I understand jiu-jitsu on the level that you guys do, but like I have taught jiu-jitsu before, which you would be like, holy shit. Jiu-jitsu's in the hands of that guy? That's not fucking good. That's the future of our sport? Fuck. But yeah, there is something about like somebody getting something and it clicking in front of you, and you're like you remember a moment when something clicked on you. Like I remember watching this lady used to always do like, she would feint arm drags just by herself with nobody. She'd just be drilling the movement of her own arms, like if she captured somebody's arm. And I would always be like, what is she doing? And then one day we were doing like arm drag techniques and I did it. And then I was like, why does this look familiar? And then it clicked. I was like, and then it just like, I got the movement.
Nice.
Like in a second, I was like, whoa, that must be like what that lady got out of that, doing it for so long. And like, just to see that happen in someone else when you're talking to them about it, you're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's
nice.
awesome.
Fuck.
It's a great feeling. So,
you got your list yet?
Yeah.
He's like literally Googling
Yeah.
Christmas movies. I need one.
Yeah. No, I got it. I'm good.
what's your favorite
dialed
part
in.
of that one? Oh, you know,
I'm dialed.
the scene.
Yeah.
I have watched all of these. I've watched them all. So
right.
we're good.
So we're gonna do now top 5. I know last year we did top 3, and I feel like it's only fair that it changes a little bit. If it just wouldn't be as fun to do the same exact list, right? So I've also done a little bit more watching this year than I did last year. But we're going to do a top 5 Christmas movie, and we'll go in ascending. What is it? Or is it descending? It's ascending.
Ascending, yeah.
Ascending means you go closer to the end number, right?
Yeah, you start
That's
at
a
the
big
bottom.
word. I don't
Okay,
know.
so we're going from
starting
5,
the bottom.
4, 3, 2. But so you'll do 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay.
He'll do 5, 4, 3, 2. Then I'll do 5, 4, 3, 2. And then we'll share
We'll
our
say
ones.
favorite. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So starting with you, what is your 5?
My 5. All right. Hold on. Let me pull my
got
phone.
the
out.
list?
Oh, yeah,
Write it
dude,
down.
totally.
Got the list?
I wouldn't want you to be unprepared at all. So definitely look at your notes if you need to.
All right. Let's see here. Honestly, they're all, man.
And even if
Top
you
5.
don't have it in like an order, you can just say it in whatever order, but save your favorite for your one.
You know what? I'll start with my number 5. This one might be a lot of people's number 1, but this is number 5. I really enjoy this movie, but it's not
Tread
my
light.
favorite.
Tread light.
He's like,
Home
Chris,
Alone, dude.
Dude.
Home Alone is number 5.
banger.
It's a good
It's a good one.
It's a good
A
one.
lot of people are like, dude, that's my favorite Christmas movie of all
Yeah,
time. But
I get it though. I get that.
it's not my favorite just because of the other 4 that I would like to mention, because like I don't know, I feel like I don't know if they're not gonna be revolutionary.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be like, oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
We've all seen that.
I also feel like Home Alone is so good that you could watch it and it doesn't have to be at Christmas. Because, yes, it is loosely based on that because it's just that time of year, but it's like the story itself is sick.
Yeah.
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 No, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Solid.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Do I go to number 4 now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just go until I get to number 2.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, so let's see here. A Christmas Story. That's a good one. That one's
Yeah.
tough. I didn't know where to put that one.
Yeah.
Not number 1 spot, but I didn't want it to be number 5, so I guess number 4 would be fine. Christmas Story is a solid classic.
Yeah.
I remember watching that with my family as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
It's a classic.
Yeah, that thing on
There's
the
so
TV
many.
while everybody's hanging out.
Oh, dude,
You know what I mean?
good vibes all around.
Yeah.
I shot my eye.
Yeah.
Oh
A
shit.
red rhino.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I guess the claymation Rudolph movie. Remember that?
Okay.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
So there's a big one that's called. I think it's called Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and that's with like the Heat Miser and Jack
Yeah.
Frost.
Yeah.
And it has Rudolph in that same way, but I think also Rudolph has a standalone movie. So I don't know which one I've seen or if I've seen both. Because as a kid, I thought that was one movie, but they're different movies.
Yeah.
So I have
just
no
kinda-
idea
when
if I
were
know the
those?
movie you're talking about or if I
When
don't.
were those?
Yukon
dude, they were like-
Cornelius. Hi ho silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was from. I think that was Rudolph. The
Okay.
standalone, but it's a really good one.
Yeah, those are from like the 60s or something? There's
I don't know
old.
when they were made, but as a kid, they were very
Yeah.
still in the rotation.
Yeah.
I remember them being on ABC or like whatever the UPN was at the time. It was like all the time. I'd be like, "This is sick as fuck."
Yeah, it was dope, dude.
Yeah,
It was dope. I really enjoyed that one. Let's see.
it's like one of the first times you see that type of animation at all.
It's a little freaky, but
Yeah, you're like,
It
what
is
is
kinda
this? But it's
creepy in a
different.
way. But like, yeah.
Yeah, like smoke is just cotton that goes up in the
Yeah,
air,
yeah.
and you're like, "Okay, that's
Yeah.
sick."
very creative.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have thought of that. Let's see here.
You
We
try to
got-
make your own; it just looks like gum, and you're like,
It's not.
"Not a future in that."
and that. So with those claymations, they just move it slowly. and
Yeah, it's
just
like
take
stop
pictures.
action, click, click, click,
Yeah.
click, click.
and then they just run the pictures together. And
Yeah,
that's dude. that
it's
would be-
insane.
I wonder how many pictures go into, like a 30-minute claymation movie.
Yeah.
dude.
Like, it's got to be fucking thousands and thousands.
I mean, have you seen the semi documentary about South Park and how it was made? I mean, they hand cut the construction paper at first. Like the first episodes, you can literally see how shitty it is. You can see the fuzzy edges of the like characters.
Yeah.
They had to hand cut everything, move it, hand cut a new piece, do the new face, move it.
That's
like
crazy.
it would take them forever. And now they don't do it at all. It's all animated and it's
Yeah.
like it's fucking software or whatever. But yeah, it's crazy to
That's
think.
crazy.
Like,
That's how that started.
to think like I have an idea to make a cartoon. How about we cut it out, not draw it?
You should cut it out.
Yeah, somebody else was probably just like, you don't want to just draw this? and
Paper mache that
color
bad
it?"
boy. What are we talking about?
Yeah, it's insane, dude.
Okay, so my next one. Let's see, what number am I on now?
This will be 2 or 3.
This would be 3. Okay.
Hold on, say your other ones that you already said.
I said
A Christmas Story.
Home Alone, A Christmas Story, and Rudolph. Okay.
Yes. So number 2.
Elf, dude. Elf. You're not a big Elf fan?
I'm listening to what you're saying.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
That you were like Elf. I got you. You pegged me as a. Hey, this guy's a weirdo, dude. He drinks almond.
Oh,
Bruh.
no, you're good.
Bruh. Elf is a fucking banger, dude.
I love Elf.
That's such a good movie.
I love. Dude, my girlfriend loves Elf. It's
Have
probably
you
one of
watched
her
it yet? Because you hadn't seen it till like a couple weeks ago. You hadn't.
Hey, brother, we all have a list, okay?
Okay.
Let's stick to that fucking
Hey,
list.
All
yeah,
right,
you get out of
bruh.
this man's.
Yeah, get on my fucking face,
Fuck,
dude.
dude.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. It's one of my favorites.
What is your favorite part of that movie?
My favorite part of the movie, man, bro. Let me think. Honestly, probably the part with I forgot his name, but he was like, "You're an angry elf." It was
Yeah.
the midget dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, "Would you call me?"
Yeah.
That
Oh,
part-
You're an
yeah,
elf.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
What did you call me?
Peter
Just
Dinklage?
Call me an elf.
Peter Dinklage.
One more
Yeah, that's his
time.
name.
Yeah.
You're an elf.
What a last name, by the way, Dinklage.
Yeah, that sounds like he got a dick on him. Hey, let me show you this dinker right here.
What's up, dude?
Yeah,
they
check
call
out
me
my
Mr.
dinklage, dude.
Dinklage.
Yeah. How's the dinklage hanging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl,
That's
come
pretty
on
sick.
over.
And his first name is also a dick.
Yeah.
Peter
Peter.
Dinklage. Dick.
Yeah.
Basic.
Ginger dick.
It's the same word.
I'm saying.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's my top 4 right there, dude.
All right, dog. My number 5. I think this might be a little controversial, but this was a big movie in my time frame.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, no. Tim Allen's Santa Claus.
Oh yeah.
The
Okay,
fucking
yeah,
for
like,
sure.
I
Dude.
think some people hate on that movie.
You said in your time frame?
Yeah, because it
You
was
weren't even
around
born
that,
yet, dude. What year were you born?
98.
This is a 94 movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it was around that time frame. So, but yeah, that was a big. That was like, and I mean the whole series. They kind of the last one's kind of got shitty, but
You know they have a TV show now with him.
really,
I don't know the theme per se about it, but it just came out on Disney, and it's called The Santa Clauses. And he's like teaching, I think, other people.
maybe I did see.
But if you're
something for
going
that.
based off of the original, he fell off of a roof. Whoever puts on the suit is the new Santa Claus. What the fuck is a TV show about?
yeah, why are you teaching?
You can't teach somebody.
Yeah.
You gotta die.
You gotta take. You gotta take.
Are
that
you
shit.
gonna die?
Yeah.
Because on the thumbnail, there's 3 suits. What's going on?
How'd they make the suits? Where'd the suits come from?
That's what I'm saying.
That's sus,
Some
dude.
research needs to be done.
Feels like somebody didn't
Something's
look
going
into this
on,
before they
man.
made a show.
My girlfriend threw on a Christmas movie the other day. It's like brand new. It's on Disney Plus. It's the one with Ludacris. This is the dumbest movie I've ever seen in my life.
What?
Bro.
Ludacris doing Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Is it
Fuck
called?
Yeah.
I don't know. They were in Atlanta and they did some Atlanta stuff in there. So
I just saw on Disney Plus that there's like a Candy Lane Way or something with Eddie Murphy,
Oh yeah.
and it's like brand fucking
Yeah,
new, like
I
this
saw
Christmas new.
Oh.
I haven't seen that one though.
You
I
think
didn't
it's
see
any
a
good?
Ludacris though. Maybe she doesn't know the difference.
Whoa.
I didn't.
Oh,
say.
no.
I'm
Hold
just.
on, dude.
I didn't.
That's crazy.
Well, I know what Ludacris looks like. You know,
No, I'm not saying you, dude. But
Yikes. Okay, well, I'm going to get on to my 4. Number 4, I got Christmas Vacation. I
yes.
think that's an OG.
Lamb
An
Tunes?
absolute hitter, yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's an absolute
absolutely.
hitter.
Yeah, that's a-
Can't go wrong there. Number 3.
shitter's full. Dude.
Number 3 is Love Actually. I don't know if you guys have
You
seen
said
that
this
one.
last year and I never fucking watched that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Is that the one with Ryan Reynolds? No.
I think.
No, it's got a bunch of big actors in it.
See, you said this last year and I thought you were talking about the one with fucking Ashton Kutcher in it.
Yeah, no, it's not.
But what is that one? It's also about some sort of holiday. Valentine's Day. Is
it?
that the name of the movie?
Might be. Couldn't tell you.
But it's similar to that, right? It's like a bunch of stories going on at the
it's
same
like
time.
5 different stories.
Damn,
going
I
on
need
at
to
the same
watch that.
time. But it's one of those like that's kind of one of those like it is a romantic kind of tearjerker
Yeah.
movie, but it's a great man, and like my family always watches it at Christmas time. So, Love Actually. Number 2 is The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
Nice.
I mean, as a number 2, I
The
think you
Grinch Who
can't
Stole
get any-
Christmas? What is that?
Huh?
You're talking about How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Oh yeah, maybe How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Because I thought they were all called The Grinch.
Yeah.
Apparently they're
They
not.
changed one
Yeah.
word.
The
and
newest
they-
one is called The Grinch.
Yeah, the newest animated.
The
one.
Jim
That's
Carrey
the
one is
animated
How
one?
the Grinch Stole Christmas,
Yeah,
and then the
that
first one is
Everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say
yeah Jim Carrey.
Everybody
right?
knows that.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
The
I don't know the
best
animation one, the new one by Illumination
It's good.
with Tyler Creator. Fucking fantastic.
Really?
Good. I'll give it a watch.
It's really good.
I'm down.
Like if you just like Christmas, it's great.
Yeah.
Dude, Christmas vibes are the best vibes.
I'm
dude.
saying.
If
true.
only, the days lasted a little longer. Other than that,
you ain't
it'd be
fucking
perfect.
lying, bro.
Yeah, what?
Sun
the
goes down at
fuck
4
is going on
o'clock.
with
It's
that?
like, come on.
Yeah,
Dude, F the farmers, bro.
Stupid.
F the
I'm saying you can't farm in the dark. What the fuck?
Dude,
Just wake up
why don't-
earlier.
Yeah, why don't you wake up
Or
an hour
wake up
earlier?
later?
I don't
Because
know.
the way the sun used to be.
Dude, there's no
The sun,
point in us
you know.
getting into this
Hey.
because we're not gonna figure this out on here.
Ask Kevin about that. I'm sure he knows some of the shit with the sun and
sure
shit
he
because he was
does,
out
yeah.
there in the dark.
I'm sure he does. Yeah, he's got updates.
You
on
gotta
all
ask a
this shit.
professional.
Yeah,
Yeah. What's up with the stuffs out there
What's
in
the
the
deal,
field?
dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta ask him for sure.
So it's my turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna give some honorable mentions before I go ahead and get into my list.
Oh, is this top 10?
Yes,
Nice.
because I told him I was like, "You want to do a top 10?" He's like, "I probably only got 5." I was like, "Okay." Another Christmas Tim Allen movie that people sleep on. Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh, dude, that's a solid one, bro.
Thank you.
When she's chasing the ham down the.
Fucking banger. The best one of the best Christmas scenes of all time is when he has to get out of the car and it's raining. and he has to have an umbrella, but he has to keep going back in the store, and by the time he falls into a hole of water, and he's soaking fucking wet every time he's just absolutely ruined by the time he's trying. I think it's when he's trying to actually get the ham to begin with.
Yeah.
Because remember, they weren't originally going to be a part of Christmas.
Yeah.
And then they have to make everything last minute, get the daughter to come in town. Amazing. Do you remember Deck the Halls?
Deck the Halls.
It's with the guy from...
I'm about to Google this, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What is that? His name's like Matthew Burchard or something. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He was the main guy.
Matthew Broderick.
And it's Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Matthew
Broderick,
sorry.
yeah.
Oh, Matthew Broderick. Oh, yeah.
But it's super good movie, like for like a B style Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like this is the top of anybody's list, I wouldn't think. But it's a good like back and forth. Jingle All the Way. Arnold Schwarzenegger has to get Turbo Man.
Yeah. That's a good
Another
one.
banger.
I saw that one in school, dude. That was sick.
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa.
Another good one.
With
Bernie Mac, Billy Bob Thornton.
Bad Santa.
You haven't seen Bad Santa? Oh man, it's a good one.
I don't think so.
I haven't seen Bad Santa 2, but I saw one.
Dude,
Great.
Bad Santa's
Some of
solid.
these are like I've seen once and like vaguely remember.
That's why I do
You know
an
what I
honorable
mean?
mention so I can put you guys on game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He don't miss,
Okay.
He don't miss. He's scamming people basically. He's
Yeah.
just getting close.
Yeah.
Just why I don't want to give it all away. A Christmas Story
Nice.
did not make my top
Yeah.
5.
Well, these must be some
I
haters,
can't-
dude.
Dude, to me, bangers.
Yeah.
Office Christmas Party.
Office Christmas.
Jason Bateman, he is the second in control of this like technology like firm. TJ Miller is the main guy, but
Nice.
the father of the company dies. Jennifer Aniston and TJ Miller are brother sister. The lady Jennifer Aniston is like, I'm gonna start making cuts so we can start being profitable as a company. TJ Miller is like the fun boss. Cocaine's involved. There's fucking whores. It's fucking awesome.
This came out what? 5 years ago, maybe 5-6 years ago, something like that. It's relatively
in the last
new.
10 years,
Yeah,
yes. And
in
it's
the-
like
in the Christmas
like
movie.
the animation on it is very nice. Like it's like a very well filmed movie. It's not like
It's
Santa
not
Claus,
animated, right?
No, but what I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
is like it's crispy, it's clean, it's fucking
Yeah. It's a
color
new style Christmas
coded.
movie.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I think it's so worth it. And they do this like Nerf battle and knock down this big Christmas. It's fucking hilarious. So I'll get it on my list now. I think that. Oh, Scrooged, Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Amazing film. Another
Yeah, it's a good
honorable mention. My list. Number 5, Santa Claus.
Okay.
Dude, it is fucking hard to... You cannot leave that off the list.
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
Christmas movies, you should just not even do your top 5. You should do your 5 to 10. Because your top 5 are pretty much everybody got a very similar top 5, right? Tim Allen, probably his breakout role of all time, minus like Toy Story. Like, because everybody knows him because he's the face on there, but like they don't know that he's in Toy Story because you just like you just see Buzz and all them.
It's my favorite favorite Disney movie when I was a kid, dude.
Fucking amazing.
Dude.
Yeah.
Did you
yeah.
see the Did you
So
see
good.
the album artwork or whatever for? I think they haven't done Toy Story 5, right? It's like
Yeah, that,
I think it's this is a fan made one and it's like a sex doll and it says Andy's new toy.
Oh no.
And it's the sex doll walking up to the other toys, and the other toys are like, "What the fuck?"
Oh,
It's a
smells
blow up
like-
doll.
yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's tough.
My number 4, Home Alone 1. I think Home Alone 2 is underrated.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
But I don't. But you can't put it in front of the first.
You
one.
cannot.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. If you're gonna like introduce us to aliens, you got to go Home Alone 1 because
Right.
they got to understand what they're even getting into.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Number 3, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Jim Carrey.
Nice.
Fucking banger.
JG.
I also have a hot take. I think all Grinches are killer. I don't think there's been a bad Grinch, period.
Yeah.
Go off.
So I hope nobody touches it the wrong way. You know? Number 2, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Nice.
There are so many... Like, I think the reason why that's become my number 2, because I think last year was on 3. Because as an adult, the more you watch films you watch as a kid, as an adult now,
The more you understand.
you see things from a different point of view. You're like,
Yeah.
He's frustrated at everybody.
Yeah.
He's not unhappy as a person.
Yeah.
The people made him unhappy.
Yeah.
So you get to see the... Also, just any National Lampoon, killers.
And I think that when
Also,
there are movies like that you can watch at different periods of time, like in your life, and you learn something new about them, or you realize different things, I think that's what makes them crystal clear, like top.
That's why it was hard to put Santa Claus at 5, because watch Santa Claus tomorrow, today, whenever you get to next. There's so many. Literally, he's walking up to the house. This is probably middle of the film, and he's like, he's walking up to his ex-wife.
Yeah.
And his ex-wife is the only person out of the house right now, and he's looking for Calvin or Charlie. And he's like, where is he? Wife assumes he's talking about Charlie or Neil. Or fuck. She's like, he's upstairs playing with some toys. And then he goes, I'm not talking about Neil. I was like, damn, that was low-key a hitter right there.
Yeah.
All right, you're number one. Sorry, Santa Claus is... I just watched it again last night just to be sure of my little... I was like, is this really as good as I remember it?
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's good.
fucking nailed it, dude.
Yeah, that's... I mean, they're solid, dude. They're solid. I mean, y'all have already said my favorite. Like twice, but it's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, dude. That's my favorite.
Banger.
And I don't think there's anybody that's gonna have a problem with that.
Bro,
Dude.
it's so funny. Like, dude, last year, me and Mom probably gonna watch it again when I get home later. But like, we watch every year we would watch that, dude. That's like,
Dude,
I also watched it last night.
The fucking scene where he goes to pull the tablecloth out.
You told me about
all
this.
the stuff stays on there, and he like runs away, and then he comes back and messes all the shit up. Like, dude, it's so fucking good. There's
Didn't
so many
you tell
little
me
tidbits.
that like he did that and it wasn't originally
It was supposed to all fall over.
Yeah.
That's why he came back and like messed the table, and then the table spins perfectly and sets back. Dude, it's just, I mean, none of that was planned. That was all.
There's another scene in the movie that did the exact same thing, didn't go according to plan, or wasn't originally part of the script. And that's when he's talking to the dog and he's telling him, like he's directing him. Apparently,
The director.
Jim Carrey was mocking the director and he was acting like the director to the dog, and they kept it. Like they were filming and they kept that as part of the movie. That was not supposed to be in the movie.
incredible.
Amazing.
Dude, Jim Carrey's the man, bro.
Dude, hey, rumors, and he kind of shot me down, but there was rumors that Grinch 2 is coming out.
Yeah.
He said that's fake.
I read up, I like did some research to see if I could find anything that was like, yeah, there's coming out a new one. And all of them were like, yeah, no, it's not happening.
They put that Hillary Clinton crew on them and killed all them motherfuckers. It was like, hey, what are you talking about?
We ain't,
Until it comes out, it comes
That'll
out.
happen.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
Forget about
Hey,
it.
that
well,
one
it's
big
real
jumps.
in my heart, all right? So
Dude,
I believe in my
damn,
heart.
I might
Grinch
watch
2
it.
Hey,
is
to
gonna
me,
come out.
tonight.
we're watching it together, bro.
Dude,
I might
when
watch
it
that
drops,
shit tonight, bro.
we need to go as a team, dude.
That would be, dude, I'm down. Let's go.
That would be
Let's
sick.
load up.
That would be tight.
Grinch
Fucking-
2?
Yeah,
Bro.
fuck yeah, dude.
You
It's a
can't-
new,
no.
that's a new lifelong
Lifelong?
memory. Lifelong.
My tongue.
My number one, and
Let
it
me
wasn't
go.
on anybody's
Let
list.
me go.
Oh, I thought you went.
No.
No, we just.
Oh, we just went.
We
off
were
on
just
yours.
going off on
Yeah,
how hard
the
the
energy
Grinch
is
goes,
just
dude.
unmatched when it talks about movies, man.
My number one is Elf, for sure.
Nice.
Word.
The Will Ferrell movie. It's so good, dude. It's one. It's like we talked about it a little bit about them possibly doing a second one, and Will Ferrell was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do that." He's
They
like, "It
turned
would
down
mess up."
29 million.
Huh?
He turned down 29 million.
And I am kind of happy about it because like even though I think a second one would be good, but I think it would ruin the like just how good that movie is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On its own.
It
Like I
just-
think it would fuck it up
Yeah,
if they
it
made a
would
second
just
one.
be like, yeah, the first one was good, but they came out with a second one, and
it would ruin the
feel
first one a little bit. You know what I mean?
oh, it's such a
You share his
classic.
sentiments.
I mean, you know what?
Sentiments? Why do you say it
I don't
like
know.
that?
Like I go back and forth because it's like on one hand I'm like, yeah, dude, give me sequels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm down. Give me sequels.
It's just-
Give
Oh,
me
I mean
sequels.
specifically about Elf. You feel the same way he does
But
about Elf.
okay, and then but on the other side of it, dude, on the other
Okay,
side,
but let me start. Hold on. Wait.
here's the deal, brother.
Brother.
I don't know. I mean, I get it. I'm kind of just like, give me it, but also don't. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I think if they did it, it would have to be better than the first one, which I don't think you can do.
Just don't make a play on the same jokes. That's the problem that sequels run into. They try to they either go too far and like it's not. They're like, all right.
tied
This is
in.
See, I think
ridiculous."
when they do things like that, instead of going too far, they should do things where only the hardcore fans would understand the joke.
Yeah.
Like
Or
the whole
little
ne-
callbacks.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I'm saying.
little-
Like the little ones.
Yeah.
You're just little breadcrumbs. Nothing that you would be like, you get the joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
No, I got you.
hot take, Elf is mid.
Bro, you're fucking wild.
At max, it's 4 out of a 10. I watched it 2 nights ago. I'm like, okay, maybe it gets hot in the middle of the movie. Watched the entire film and I didn't get it.
What?
I love Will Ferrell. And I thought the very beginning of the movie was pretty good. Like, dead silent. Y'all are fucking pissed. Yeah, no, like, I've never seen him so mad and he's smiling. I just didn't, like, I don't know if it was the way it was just filmed that was kind of off. Like, I don't know.
You didn't like the vibe?
It just felt like there was things that it didn't hit. Like, I felt like there was a lot of potential left, and it just left each scene where I was like, man, that could have been a little funnier than that. Seemed like I went into it because you told me to watch it a few episodes ago. You're like, you got to watch it.
Yeah, because you never seen it.
Yeah. Right. So I was like, hell yeah, this is about to be one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. That's probably what fucked me up. Because I didn't know it wasn't supposed to be knock out of the park funny the whole time.
It was, though. It is.
It's pretty good. I feel what you're saying just because of how...
Fuck you.
You know, I will tell you this. This is a
fuck your entire list because of that.
You've been disqualified.
Yeah, dude,
this is our podcast
crazy.
now.
I will tell you,
saying that
for the same
right
reasons I didn't like Elf, I loved Santa Claus. Because I felt like it's very similar to the way it's filmed. It's not super crispy with color. It's like kind of foggy looking. Like there's a lot of sad parts in Santa Claus. Like if you're being honest, they're like, damn, he's kind of got to leave his kid. That's kind of fucking with you. But Elf, I don't know.
It's not typical Will Ferrell is probably the issue.
Yes.
I feel like because Will Ferrell's very like loud. I mean, he's loud in the movie, but he's very like loud and he says very like
But I thought he played his part super good. I thought Elf the character was done really well.
Yeah.
It was like maybe they could have casted it better. That's why I was like not so opposed to the 29 mil for episode 2.
Okay.
You know, that's why I'm on the other end, because maybe they can fix some of those lackluster moments.
You know, I had a feeling when you were like, you made that face.
Yeah, and I knew
it. I was like, he hates this movie.
I was like, hey, brother, don't blow up my spot over here. I got something to say later.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, it was just...
brother, yeah.
You suck. That's what it is. You just suck.
That's fine. I'll take that one.
I'll
debate anybody. If you want to have a full episode of a debate on it,
that's a terrible
I'll rewatch it, try to take it a little more serious.
I have a question too, but I'll wait until after. It's unrelated to Elf, but
remember this question then, because I would love to get into whatever it is.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and say my one real quick, and I don't think like anybody has seen this. 4 Christmases. It's again reigning champ is number 1. Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon. They're in a couple. Have you seen this?
If I have,
I know you have. You said it last time when we did this.
Yeah,
it's so fucking funny because there's so.
I love Vince Vaughn, so
dude, you're gonna fucking love. If you haven't seen this, that's crazy. It's like to me on par, if not better than Wedding Crashers.
Nice.
It's or Couples Retreat. It's like this. It's very kind of similar to Couples Retreats in the fact of like there's so many different situations. And it's not just like, are they in love? Are they not? It's like the baby threw up in somebody's face. There's a jumping castle. There's a UFC fighter. It's like there's so many things packed into one film. It's amazing. I highly suggest if anybody's going to give like, if you want a funny movie, if you want something serious, like I think last year you said something like Carol on 32nd Street or something. I can't remember the Christmas movie. It's a really old movie you said you used to watch with your family. That's more so serious Christmas. Like, what is the spirit of Christmas? This is like knock out of the park, funny, like, I don't know how it's not one of the bigger movies.
Nice.
Maybe that's not the name of it, but you watch an older movie that's like from the 60s, 70s, 80s era that you said you used to watch with your family, and I was like, that's not my Christmas. That's gross.
Yeah. I just can't.
I want to laugh or just be I want to be a 5-year-old entertained when I'm watching like a
that's why Elf is the
vibey movie.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I don't know how you don't like Elf if you don't like.
It's not. Look, I would watch it again. Like if I was in prison and some of my commissary money, I could buy a film and the only film was Elf, I'd buy it. I guess.
Oh, man.
You know,
I
like,
don't get it.
I'm not stoked on it. But
It's
I
such a
like if you wanted to
classic,
watch it,
dude.
like if you were like, let's have a Christmas night, I'm probably not feeling well that night.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Like, don't schedule
You're
that
attacking
shit
this
with me.
man
That's
person,
crazy, dude. That's
It's
crazy.
just
What was your hot button question that you were or take?
Okay, I'm not gonna say what I think until after, but I
Okay.
just want to hear your opinion. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I haven't seen it. I know that sucks. Because I hear that debate all the
Yeah.
time. Is it a Christmas movie? Is it not? I do not fucking know because I want to watch it, but now I have that filter on me that I'm like, is it Christmas? Is it not? I would have rather wished I saw it without this debate and then somebody asked me and then me give an honest opinion. Because now I feel like I'm going to be swayed.
Yeah. I haven't seen that movie in so fucking long either. Like, it's been so... And I never really got into the whole fucking thing, but I think it was.
Thank you. I wasn't a Die Hard person.
Yeah.
I was a Lethal Weapon person.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mel Gibson,
What do you
Danny
call it?
Glover.
Honestly, I don't really have an opinion on it. Honestly.
Yeah, it doesn't
I just
really
hear
fucking
people-
matter,
I-
does
He
it?
goes, I'm going to hold my opinion to the
It,
moment.
like, doesn't really matter.
Because I don't have one.
Yeah, he goes, are y'all pro-life or like...
Oh,
And then he's like, I don't really. I just wanted to have y'all
I just
be in
wanna
the
see
I
fire.
wanted to
y'all
see
did.
the world burn.
yeah.
Honestly, like, I guess it would just depend on what is the definition of a Christmas movie. Does it have to just be about Christmas? Is it like have to be? Because like, I guess the movie's not necessarily about Christmas, but
Yeah.
it's at
around-
Christmas
yeah.
time, and
Yeah.
they have like Christmas decorations.
See,
and
that's a
stuff
good
like that.
question. What necessitates Christmas movie?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good question.
It's like, okay,
I think that's a person by person thing, and
And I
that's why the
feel
debate
that's
is so
true,
big.
yeah.
I feel like the reason people view it as I think it's the same reason why people view it as a Christmas movie is the same reason they don't, is because like, all right, like you were talking about, it's like, how do I want to feel at Christmas, right? Somebody's like, we watched this when I was a kid, man. This is one of my favorite movies around Christmas time, you know, like, whatever. Somebody really enjoys it. It gives them that nostalgic feeling. That's like part of Christmas
Yeah.
to them, right?
Yeah.
And then other people are like, okay, cool. They watch it and they just don't like it because it's not, the same vibe as like a traditional Christmas movie. Like, that's not a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
That's a movie. So it's like now there's like this, they're butting heads, and I'm like, dude, what's the like? It's like
Why?
if this is like, is it the best Christmas movie of all time? I'm not gonna say that. you
Now,
know?
has Die Hard's director come out and had a stance on it?
I don't know.
I feel like that would be probably, I mean,
Probably shut a lot of people out.
lecture or literature wise, that would be like, he said it himself.
It's a Christmas.
But I think it should be your own opinion.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I feel like it seems like that type of argument.
Right.
It's up to you.
Very
So
true.
that's I don't know. I just wanted to hear because I'm like I can't be the only one that feels that way about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
No, I get where you're coming
If
from.
you
for
like,
sure.
if you think that movie means like, if you get good feelings watching the movie when you like watching around Christmas and it gives you that
Then
feeling,
it's a fucking
then it's a
Christmas
Christmas movie.
It's a
Yeah.
Christmas
dude.
movie.
Come on,
Yeah.
don't be a hater.
Yeah.
Don't be a hater.
And you ain't got to post about it all on social media, being like,
Another good question. This is kind of like probably not going to be as hot topic, but like the Love Actually, could you watch that any time of the year?
yeah.
It's not so heavily themed Christmas. I like movies like that. Like
Yeah.
The Four Christmases, it's kind of like that too. Like it's not so much about Christmas,
Yeah.
even though the situations kind of are. You could I watch it literally every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Because it's just that funny. Like, we're not going through a divorce, but I could watch Couples Retreat all the time. It's like you don't have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to see Die Hard and Love Actually. I
Yeah.
absolutely have to see that before next Christmas.
100%.
We'll
Because
watch
I
it.
need to have an opinion on that, and I need to also
Yeah.
know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
We'll go. We'll watch it and we'll meet back here and we'll talk about it.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. We'll see y'all in a year.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to shout out before we get out of here? Like, seminar coming up. This will drop Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Well,
Monday, right? Monday's Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, it drops on Christmas.
Nice.
So is there anything directly past Christmas that's coming up that you want to, like,
Shout
seminar
out.
or competition or...
Shred it.
Not that I can think of, man. I don't really have anything going on right now, and I think the biggest push is going to be, before the year ends is on Friday when Ryan does CJJ. So
Which he will have won.
Yes.
This is
Yeah,
like
he's-
we're
I mean,
He's got
future.
the dub.
We're speaking it into the future.
he's gonna win. Dude.
Is anybody going for trials? Like for
I'd-
ADCC?
So I think Kevin and Ryan are both gonna do it. They're gonna take a shot at it. Honestly, I think like this. I mean, he's my boy. Maybe this is biased, but I think like. Here's Giancarlo won that weight division at ADCC.
Yeah.
I think that could be Ryan, dude. I think Ryan goes out there, he wins. He could beat Giancarlo, you know. Honestly, that's
They
just
fought
like,
before, haven't they?
Oh, a ton.
Like, yeah, I was about to say a few times.
Ryan's got beef with Giancarlo, and Giancarlo doesn't know that there's beef. Like,
Ah.
because like I don't know.
The
You'll have to get
one-sided
Ryan's
beef.
opinion on it, but he's just like, man, like it. Like they started on like basically on the same team, I guess. Or they were on the same team at some point in time. They were on Alliance or whatever, and they'd fought a bunch and stuff. And like I don't know, like he would always end up like coming up short against like Giancarlo
Yeah.
or whatever. And then like as soon as like Ryan starts training with us, he goes over to New Wave or the Death Squad, whatever you want to call it nowadays.
Yeah.
But so he's just like, man, you know, like, and he's got like this, this little like, you know. Like
Yeah.
against
the
Giancarlo.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, but
against
Giancarlo's like, "Oh, hey Ryan, what's up, man?" And it's just like, "You see the guy?"
Yeah.
And it's
Fuck
like,
He's like, oh, hey, man. And then he turns around and he's like, man, fuck that.
Yeah,
How dare he
100%.
make me be nice to him?
If he
a
just said,
super
"Hey" to
nice-
me.
Yeah, he seems
Yeah.
like a super nice dude, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
He's like, I
I'm
fucking crush him. He's like, what'd you say? Nothing.
No,
I was just playing.
dude, yeah, I think the last time that they fought at the trials in 2021, like Ryan ended up pulling and Giancarlo ended up like passing and scoring on him, and that's how he ended up winning. But like, I think Ryan could have won that match if he would have stayed on top and made Giancarlo play the guard.
Yeah.
Just because Ryan is he's so hard to deal with on top, and his guard passing is insane, and he's really, really, really hard to move.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to roll with him, you're gonna know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, he feels like a statue. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
His balance is incredible. His posture is incredible. So I feel like he put Giancarlo on his back and he passes, he'll win. You know, and I think honestly, I think he could sub him. You know, maybe that's a hot take for some people, but I believe it.
No, not at all. I mean, just the growth since he's gotten on y'all's team is crazy. Because didn't y'all compete against one another when he was fresh to the team?
Yeah, 2021. Yeah,
And you won that, right?
yeah. He was also really tired as well.
Hey,
and
he's
he was-
being nice.
He's-
Mr.
of
Nice
course.
Guy.
Chase
He's
is-
like, you know,
Chase is
like...
always a nice dude.
Honestly, that match could have like if he wasn't tired and we were both fresh, I don't know how it would have gone. You know,
Yeah.
at that point in time, I may still been able to heel hook him, but like, it's a lot.
Dude, watching it, though, I
It's
was
a
like,
lot.
this is... Like, people don't know how big of a matchup this was. At the time, in my opinion, when I was watching, I was like, wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I would be able to pull it off nowadays,
Yeah.
dude. That dude is.
Well, you could just tell him you'll never compete against him and just be like, because I beat you.
You know, what's the point, dog?
Yeah, yeah. We already know how that
We
would
know
go.
how
Yeah.
the score is.
Yeah.
Dude.
Already got the dub, dude. It don't matter.
Bro.
No, Ryan's good people. Don't kill me.
Yeah, absolutely,
Please.
dude.
Yeah.
We're
Don't
just
hurt
fucking
me.
around.
Yeah, he's insanely good. So I can't wait to see that. And he's
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
gonna dominate, dude. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Fuck yeah.
Add another belt, baby.
Damn right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Number
There'll be a
2.
belt this Friday coming home for Christmas.
Absolutely.
And then, are y'all going to ADCC? I mean, obviously, if he goes, I assume a lot of people are going from the team. But if nobody makes it, is anybody planning on going in general?
I think there's a lot of people talking about it. Honestly, I want to go. I just have to find like a ticket that's not stupid expensive because I know like the general admission or whatever is going for $200, which isn't that bad. And I guess like the higher end tickets are going for like $800 or a G.
Yeah.
You know, and I think they all sold out. So like if there's gonna be scalpers,
Well, I
You
have
know.
2 tickets, and
Ooh.
Zach is speaking about maybe buying both.
nice.
If he doesn't buy both, then there's one left. It'll be like 5 of us from our team, and then it'll be Zach, and then there'll be one team or one ticket available if you wanted to sit with us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be sweet. Yeah.
I'll let you know as soon as he lets me.
Yeah,
know.
yeah, we'll get it figured out, but that would be dope, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely. Everybody said it was a great time when they went
Yeah.
last time.
Dude, yeah, we
Fucking
went last
awesome.
time. Derek in Vegas, brother.
It's
Dude,
a different
Dude,
day.
he
wild.
turns into
a different Derek.
Hanato, Larange, or however you say his last name. He literally is that, and he's like Raja.
Yeah.
Everything's
It's
like
wild,
that,
dude.
fucking rounded,
Yeah.
silky smooth.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah,
Man, my brother.
fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
Do some shujitsu.
It's
yeah.
It's
Dude,
like
that's
years.
all Derek speaks like when he's there, and you're like,
What happened?
Yeah.
What
you
got into
good?
you?
Where'd y'all stay at?
Brother, that's just that's you just
Yeah.
sometime you're gonna be on
Dude,
top.
we had Helios and Eck on here,
Nice.
and I don't even remember what we were talking about. Something, I think he might have been talking about bullying or something.
We were talking about people looking at jiu-jitsu and thinking it's gay
Oh, it's gay.
because of
And then
dudes
what's he
rolling on the
say?
ground. He goes, what they know? He says, jiu-jitsu make you a better lover. And it was the fucking
Dude, it was
funniest
the
thing.
way he rounded it. It was just
Dude.
like chocolate coming out of his mouth. You're like,
Bro, make you a
Yeah.
better lover.
mega bottle of.
Fuck, dude. This is so good.
It was funny as
So
fuck.
good.
Well, we're gonna get out of here. We need to shout out some sponsors before we do. If you are in Pensacola, Florida, and you want to be part of this 10th Planet lineage, because we didn't even mention that you train out of 10th Planet Atlanta. I don't think we even said your name, Chase Hanna. God damn, we are so bad at introducing guests.
No, dude.
Chase Hanna, 10th Planet Atlanta.
Hey,
If you want to be a
Chase
part of
Hanna,
that
10th
family,
Planet
Kazushi Club Pensacola is where you need to go. Derek Overby, he runs the classes there. He is the head instructor. You also have people like Dakota Barlow. You fucked me up on his last name, and now that's all I'm thinking of, like,
Yeah. No,
the
I know.
other one.
It
and
fucked me up, too.
Yeah, I was
It's
like,
okay.
God damn, I can't. But he teaches wrestling and judo. He absolutely fucking spiked somebody on their head in y'all's gym.
oh man,
Like, in y'all's gym, y'all did, like, this, I guess it's like an in-house tournament.
oh at the team training.
I
Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, I don't know
Is it
that
the white
was,
belt tournament? Was it a few weeks
maybe.
ago?
No, this was
That was
like
a while ago.
a year ago, maybe,
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
But he just fucking, I don't know judo names, but he just fucking hip tossed somebody and just
flop.
slammed his ass. He ended up losing to the guy, but
Yeah.
what a beautiful technique! It looked like he just picked him up like Thanos and just.
Yeah.
But he teaches on Mondays. If you want to come by and check it out for free, on Saturdays we have an open mat. Pretty much all the boys are there. You'll get a good little glimpse of what life could be like for you. If they are not in Pensacola, Florida.
Dude, they're going to fucking Panacea Martial Arts, baby.
Yes,
That's
sir.
Tony Rayborn's gym, the chocolate milk man himself. So,
Yes,
Body
sir.
by Borden.
yeah, if you're over
dude.
there, definitely check it out. They've got a huge program over there of all different kinds of classes, whether it's gi, no gi, kids classes, all kinds of shit. So definitely check them out. Tony and the family over there are awesome. Anytime we get a chance to hang out with them or see them, we definitely do. So if you're over in that neck of the woods, definitely check out Panacea Martial Arts. If you're over there on Wednesday, you'll meet Rich Chemleski, who is the owner of A Lifestyle Experiment, which is our no-gi rash guard and no-gi short sponsor. So they do all different kinds of shit, whether it's, like I said, rash guards, shorts. They're doing gi stuff now too, t-shirts.
And it's Christmas time, and they're almost already sold out of all those sweatshirt. What do you call those?
The like sweatsuit.
Sweatsuit.
Yeah.
They're
They've got-
almost sold out of that already.
Those are fucking
wild,
sick, dude.
It,
They look
dude,
so
it looks just
tough.
like this flower, but it's on the arm.
Nice.
Fucking
Yeah, they're
embroidered, mint condition.
Yeah, all
brother.
the stuff, the quality of the stuff is like outstanding. So if you haven't had the opportunity to roll in any of their stuff or just wear their stuff, definitely check them out. You can follow them on Instagram at A Lifestyle Experiment or online at alefl.com. Sign up for their email stuff and subscription program so you can get all the info when new stuff's coming out. And yeah, Christmas time, dude. All their shit's tight. So buy some stuff for a jiu-jitsu homie in your life.
Also, we have a little teaser for next year. In about a month, we're going to be going to our other sponsors' new studio. Johnny Mumbles, we can finally talk about it. He has moved locations. You know where that old white car is on the way to the beach?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, is there a better way to say that?
Yeah, no,
You knew exactly what I meant,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They used to say that was John Lennon's old Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His studio's right there. It's a
In those
second
things?
floor. Yes.
Nice. Fuck
He's like in one of the non-colored ones because there's like
just
turquoise
painted
or pastel
I know
ones.
who owns those actually.
Yeah, exactly. He told me about that. Like when he was showing me, I was like, "Oh damn, I'll have to tell Hilton."
Yeah.
And I never remember to tell you off air, but he's in there and he's got the fucking sickest view of the bridge, like over the water. But we're gonna be recording an episode with him, and he's gonna be tattooing us
Yeah.
on air.
Whilst podcasting.
Yes. So we're going to have some fucking dope ink to show you guys. Also on the episode, you'll be able to watch him and get to know him a little better. Just came out our stats for this past year of 2023. he was our number 1 episode.
Hell yeah.
So, shout
Johnny
out the
boy.
boy, Johnny Mumbles. If you want some sick ink, hit him up. I do not know his new address by heart right now. But John Lennon's Rolls Royce is in his parking lot.
It's incredible.
Just hit up our page. We just posted that he's in a new location. Also, you can just check out their page at A Sacred Ground Studio Tattoo Studios. And that's going to have the new address and, bro, set something up.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's going to be super cool. I'm so stoked about that one.
Yeah.
By getting yadded while we're...
He just tattooed, UFC just dropped a promo for like 2023, like how it went.
Yeah.
And the dude's music they use, like it was like kind of like a back and forth like music video of their highlights and him singing. He just went and tattooed that guy.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Fucking amazing. Johnny's doing big things. Check him out. Get a fucking 10th Planet tattoo.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let it rip, dog.
Be about it.
Be back.
Let it rip.
Shout out Zach Van Zyl.
Yeah.
Be about it, dog.
Yes,
sir.
Hell yeah.
That's a homie right there.
Yeah.
I love Zach,
good
dude.
shit.
Yeah, he's great, dude.
Yeah, tell him we said what's up, dude.
Dude, I will. I'll tell him.
Hell yeah.
Also, tell him Elf is mid. You want to get us out of here?
No, dude.
Brother.
Cold-blooded, bro.
Thanks for coming hanging out with us, dude. We appreciate it. I know we've been kind of talking about it for a while, so I'm glad we could finally get you in.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Hang out.
funny Zach Van Zyl story with you. This must have been back in your shitting your pants days, because he was live streaming a quintet y'all were doing at some grappling thing. I can't remember the name of the competition, but I think the finals or one of the fights was Jabroni versus Kevin. It was at that event.
Oh, was it the New Way Quintet thing with BJJ Fanatics? Is that what you're talking about?
yeah.
Like earlier this year?
I don't know. It was in like a massive place.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I was like, "Where's Chase? We're trying to get him on the podcast." And I'm like live typing him while he's live streaming, so he's reading comments as they're popping up on the screen. And he goes, "Hold on, let me try to find him." And he's like looking all across the room, and then he's like, "Oh, there he is!" And you're literally running to the bathroom.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I was like, "He's running away from us.
Yeah.
We can't even get him on the fucking camera to talk to us."
Yeah.
And he goes, "I think he's going to the bathroom." And I was like, "Fuck that guy."
Yeah.
That is like
so
the
good.
connect to that. But love you, Zach, bro.
Hell yeah. Well, good shit, dude. Thank you. We appreciate it. For
Dude,
real.
yeah. Thank you guys for having me on. I'm glad I was finally able to do it. Got
Fuck yeah,
around
man.
to stop being a POS. And hop on,
Oh, you're good, bro.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Merry Christmas. We're getting the fuck up out of here. We love you. Yee! Yee! Yee!